Hello, good morning. Hello. Good morning. How we doing today? It's a Monday. You know what that means? We're watching shit of the spooky variety, or the puzzly variety, or psychological variety, any type of variety. Any type of variety that's not trying to kill me as I talk. But hello, everybody. Good morning, Salty. Good morning, Kevin. Hello. I'm tired as shit, but we're here. We're here to do it. We're here to have fun. We're here to understand puzzles and hopefully understand the true story of Chainmail Chasers. How we doing? Did we have a good weekend? I had a very chill weekend. I very much just played a lot of Destiny. I'm going to be honest. I got back into that since that died and they had the last big update. And it's like, you know what? I've been a Destiny fan for 12 years. Let's play the last 3 expansions. I quit because of, I didn't like their practices they did when, right before Final Shape came out. They laid off a lot of people. A lot of, like, people that also not just, like, you know, say temp work or just newly hired to get ready for the new expansion, but also a lot of older people that were like there for like decades. And I was like, that's fucked up, Benji. That's absolutely fucked up. They lost everybody. So I was like, you know what? It's really cheap right now. Let me do this one last time. One last ride of Destiny, because I've been a Destiny fan for like 12 years. I talked about it enough, but yeah, I did that over the weekend. Final Shape was good. Started Edge of Fate. I'm interested. I'm gonna say that much. I'm interested. But yes, that was my weekend. Hello, everybody. Oh, I woke up late because my body is like spazzing out everywhere. I woke up late, as per usual on a Monday. I always wake up late because I'm a sleepy man. But like I said, we're finishing up. As my eyebrows like do weird shit. We're finishing up Chainmail Chasers today. If you don't know what that is, it's been have you not been here for 2 weeks? I mean, that's understandable. But Chainmail Chasers is a, see if I can remember the synopsis. My brain has been other places the last weekend. Chainmail Chasers is an online series along with a website involved with it, very much ARG side to it, about old online horrors and how talking about them, about like the origins of, say, like photos and like of them, like Slender Man, Jeff the Killer, stuff like that, Smiling Dog, or about like, well, Smiling Dog's actually from a chainmail of stuff, you know, like if you don't know what that is, because I forgot all about that, was on the first day a very much a sorry, I'm on indigestion at the moment. Where you, like, you know, you get an email. It's like, well, this thing happened to this family. If you don't send it to 5 people, they will die. I'm like, oh, it's like that. That's what chainmail is. And in doing so, research in a very like old school style, like Movie Maker, very cool style of that. Things go horribly wrong. And our people of that run this channel get haunted by what we know of as Smiling Dog, and really crazy shit happens. But it goes so much deeper than that. As a protagonist of the series found a website that did something very similar to them, however, just, you know, old school website wise, called Paranormal Prickheads, which we're still in the middle of. That's the ARG style of it, by the way. Sorry, I'm distracted as hell today. Where they also seem to have encountered this force, and they had a whole journey about that. It's a 4-person team. Let's see if I can remember what happened there, because there was a lot of information that we read last week. Last Monday was not like a watch along. Last Monday was a read along. That's what that was. We read a lot, and that's a good thing because it was very interesting. because if you don't know how ARGs work, ARGs are very complicated puzzles. They really are. And I'm not great at them. And thankfully enough, there is a website that helps you with the pages if you don't know the puzzles, like me. I'm not very bright. I'm not very bright when it comes to puzzles. I just love stories. That's what I love. I love a good story. And this has been a fantastic story. But yes, we got sent over to the Paranormal Prickheads website, where we learned is that they did a very similar thing as Chainmail Chasers, which, by the way, I did have this realization. They all both start with like the same word, PP, CC. I can't wait to see if there would be like a third one and if it's also like that. But I did not have that realization until last week that they're like that, which is very funny to me. Very clever, but they're going through very much in a lot of the ways the same thing that's happening with our main protagonist of Chainmail Chasers, Grace. Is they did a blog post, somewhat like one of their team. It's like a 4 or 5 person team, talking about Smile Dog and that set of chainmail, letters. As a person who tried to figure out Everyman Hybrid on their first watch-along, can confirm ARGs are very difficult. They are very difficult. Very cool, but very difficult. Like we talked about it a little bit. Like I'll finish my synopsis in a moment, but I talked about it like last week. At least this one at least helps you that I know of, an ARG. Pen Dog ARG is a very cool ARG. It's very much just like the main material is the website, very similar to that of Welcome Home, if you know that phenomenon that happened like 2 years ago at this point. But Pen Dog, at least there is there's an adorable puppet, an actual handmade puppet that made videos that shows you how to do those things. They literally give you a tutorial of how to go through their website, shortcuts to use for the website, stuff like that. That one I've been watching videos on, and that ARG is fucking crazy. Same with Welcome Home. Welcome Home is also a crazy one, but Pen Dog is a really cool one, and I highly suggest checking that out if you like ARGs. But yes, going through it, we realized that when they did the Paranormal Prickheads, that is, went through this article. They seem to have been haunted by a certain entity taking the form of Smile Dog, and they somehow were able to contain it through messages in the inspect of the page. Well, they do this very similar thing that in Paranormal Prickheads to let you know, but you have to find it first. I think that's my only thing. It's like you had to find that first to find out about the messages, which I'm guessing that's how the order they wanted you to do it, but we were told early to check the inspect for messages, which was nice. It was very useful to know that, because we had to go through every page through the inspect on the website, which I had no clue was even a thing, because I'm a boomer. When it comes to website coding, I'm a boomer. I don't know that shit. Yes. But in that process, they seem to have been able to contain it. They learned at one point what exactly was going on. They're definitely, I don't know how long it took, but something happened apparently in the forums of their website that caused them to we gotta get this shit locked down. And they did. They were able to lock it down for many a time. And I think in that process also, shut down the website proactively. We don't know if any of them are still alive at this point. However, that's really, I guess, not important at the moment. But as they were still trying to actively go after this, we learned that one of them, I think it's Moogly, or Murph, if you will, has dealt with this before somehow. He has dealt with this before. And he gave as much help as he can, which is, I'm guessing, is probably why they were so proactive on finishing, getting it locked up to begin with. As they seem to be, at first, seemed to be able to do well with that, there seemed to be a specific member of the community which be it how old they are, maybe they were mentally challenged and like adolescent, like their brain is like in adolescence still, but someone who's very much had a fascination with this, like these type of entities and information, was fed information by someone named Grinfiend, which my theory, this is my theory, is that it's Roland, one of those two, because we had a story that was very reminiscent of what we're dealing with right now, twice now, with Paranormal Prickheads and Chainmail Chasers, where he worked on commercials. He was a, like, you know, he was like a production crew, like a one-man production crew. He would film it, edit it down for commercials for local businesses at the time. And when he made one for was it a sandwich shop? I don't remember. With this one actress. Chapter 5. The field of pink gold. Vast gardens charred in an inferno of jealousy. I don't know what that means. Hi, Tim. That's what I get for reading it. I lost my train of thought. But nonetheless, they seem to have, due to the processes, like they did well with that commercial with also with one of the workers. Hint, this person, Roland, and the worker that was also like the actor for that commercial became friends apparently and worked together more on that. Delta Chapter 5, gotcha. Never played Undertale either, but also that community scares me. So yeah. Yeah, they it was like through that process they got a bit, you know, popular, made good stuff, and in that process, in that time, our Roland seemed to have gotten possessed by, or like influenced by, this entity, which obviously is not Smile Dog, but apparently one of the seven, he's a demon, one of the 7 princes of hell, named Fate, as we learned, whose whole thing is that he is a bit of a trickster and can be more powerful than some of the higher-ups of hell, if you will, and very much gains power by trying to do certain things, and in the process is trying to persuade, I believe, people into making a basilisk, which was like to replace oh god, what was it called, that basically is the location of hell, or in a process maybe turn Earth into hell, like a type of hell or something like that. It seems to be constantly trying to do something of that nature, trying to cause great calamity. Anyway, our producer in this story very much got close because he was splicing things together. The person that was writing about the story actually watched whatever that Roland was making. They passed out and tried to find them to like stop it. They eventually did, but they never kept tabs on Roland since. They specifically wrote that story just to see if it would be any of helpful, and it stayed in the archives. And now it seems to be that a fan, what was it, Ice Cream Monkey fan, is very much getting information from someone, and I'm like, that seems a little on the nose. So I think it's Roland, because he goes by different names, which also very much are different variations of Smile Dog. So yeah, I think Roland is feeding information to this person, and they eventually disappear. As it happens, if you get too into it, you eventually kind of just vanish. One of the side effects of like I think being like, in a sense, eaten. I wonder if that's what it was. Yeah, that's kind of what's going on. My eyes like all over the place. That's kind of what's happening right now with that website, and I can't remember. I think we went through all the websites the other day. All the links. I need to double check because we have a whole Reddit page. I'm pretty fucking sure. Let me check. Oh, we didn't look at that. Are we? I can't remember. Okay, we're on that. We read that. Rebecca. Yeah. So I'm like going through the website now because I feel like there was a couple that we did not read for the website updated for season 2 of Chainmail Chasers, because we got 2 videos left. Like, if we were to finish what we have to read today, it might end up being a short stream, but every time I say it's a short stream, it's a full-length stream. I really thought we would be done last week, but here we are, week 3. And honestly, that works because I need to do more research on some more series I want to watch, which, by the way, I did look at the Godzilla one. We'll probably watch that sooner than later. I am intrigued, so we'll probably actually check that out one of these days. I know Tim was the one that suggested that, so we're like, yeah, we'll watch that suggestion when maybe next week, maybe the week after. I don't know. That's next week. That's next week problem. That's future Swin's problem, not the present day problem. Present day Swin's problem. That's a sentence I cannot say. My name is difficult. So yeah, let me double check. I think we read a lot last week. Yeah, that's when we learned about Murph experiencing Smile Dog. I'm like looking at the websites right now. Which ones haven't we read? Okay, we haven't read this. Oh wait, no, we have read this. This is about supposedly who Grinfiend is. Oh man, I'm like checking this stuff right now. I also learned about Control A. I learned so much about websites through this, actually diving deep into ARGs. Like, I would love to dive deep into another ARG. I would have to actually seriously sit down to learn what I need to do first. Like Pendog is so cool. Like, I actually really enjoy Pendog, and Pendog is a massive like ARG project. I would also like to sit down with Welcome Home, but Welcome Home's a harder one because that gets constant. When it does get updated, the old puzzles don't exist anymore. I don't think that's the case with Pendog, because it's not that type of ARG storytelling. Like, it's all there that you can just like kind of go back to. It's a massive website, Pendog. Okay, we read that. We read this. Okay, we did. Okay, I'm getting my foundation going. I believe, let's see, there was like one last page I need to get for a hidden one, because there's a web page that apparently constantly gets updated. I've not even looked at. I haven't even looked at this website. It's quote unquote the dragon's prison, which is Fate. It's his own page apparently. I think we should watch that. I don't know when we should watch that, because it's basically up to date with everything right now, and I'm wondering if we should just wait to the very end, because we have a whole list of other pages to do. Like, there's the Forbidden Fruit update, which, what the fuck is that? I think that's one of the videos. Yeah. We may read that stuff after our next video, which is about an hour long. So I think that's where we're at right now. I'm double checking, chat. I gotta make sure. So I think that's where we're at. We got like 2 videos and a whole bunch of websites today. We're actually, I'm done edging you. I'm so sorry, chat. I've been edging you for like 3 weeks now of 2 weeks now of getting to season 2, which is unfortunately on hiatus, but that's fine. I'm sure it's gonna. That means it comes back someday. It'd be very cool to see if this does come back. But I guess we can get into it. We'll watch the beginning of season 2 of Chainmail Chasers. We finally got there. It was a worthwhile ride of learning everything on the website. It was a little sloppy on my end, I'm gonna be honest. I'm just a little sloppy, chat. I'm just a little sloppy man. That's a weird thing to say, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, Let me make sure we're all good. Oh, no. You're just going into it. Holy shit. Okay. Is this all a specific year? Ooh, I'm getting spoilers. Let me just get this going, shall we? Nope. Here we are. I don't know why you're not popping up. That's probably why you're not popping up. What the hell? Excuse you. Let me just go to this page real quick and see how this looks. Jesus Christ. There we go. My God. I always have issues. I don't know why, but I do. Sometimes it doesn't want to show me. There we are. Also, I probably gotta throw chat up. I just realized. Because I did record a video today. Yesterday, Saturday? Friday. I think I recorded a video Friday. That's basically what I did as well. Nope. Chat, why you're haunted? Look at you. You're haunted on my screen. What's going on here? There you go. Which, by the way, Glendale Archives, catch up with that if you can. That newest episode, not gonna lie, kind of crazy. Expect that probably by the end of the week for my reaction to that series. Insane. Absolutely insane series. All right. We're finally here, chat. We're finally here. Also, B's a little big today. I just realized. I had to do some last minute things because I'm not very smart. Let me fix you, B. Where you at? Is this it? No. Here we are. You're a little too big, B. You need to calm down. I love that this breaks the immersion on this screen, and that's funny to me. You're learning my secrets. How dare you? Oh God! Now you're way over there. That's what happens when you're just sloppy, chat. Anyway. Okay. Perfectionist at its finest. But yes, here we are. We're finally here. Season 2. Chainmail Chasers. A year in review. Is there anything I need to learn? I did not look at the captions. I just realized that. Another year come and gone, somewhat by fate, and nearly entirely by inaction. But this dull collection of interpersonal musings of a trio of fanatics serves as the cue to drag them back. They never had a choice. Make sure you watch until the end. Stare very closely. Oh. Okay. Let me see. All right, I think we're good. So we got bookmarks, by the way. December 2019, which is interesting. Or just get into a very crazy part. All right. Oh, we love a little regurgitation of blood.
Now the growing
2020.
concerns about the deadly coronavirus officially hitting the U.S. Here's what we know.
Well, there was a 2.3% fall today, making it the second sneeze caused by the coronavirus. Now, it's not big enough to be called a correction yet, although that may be in our future if, as seems likely, the epidemic is about to be called a pandemic.
Ah, yes, what a time. That was weird. That was a weird-ass time.
Korea's south, constant emergency alerts. The coronavirus crisis here is deepening fast.
Inside this hospital, there are more than 200 people with the virus.
The number of infections is also rising in Italy. The number of confirmed cases there has jumped to more than 200.
Really need to take strong actions here to try to move to contain this, to be testing, to be tracing, to be isolating patients, emphasizing social distance.
Did I just realize, what was our timetable for the original series? Was it also like, was the original series pre-pandemic? I was just thinking about that. When was the first episode? 2023. But when was the original? Like, I guess that's what I'm curious on. Like, is it supposed to be pre, I'm assuming? I don't know. Because if that was the case, are they assuming that, like, the pandemic gave, like... Well, I guess it would make a lot of sense, right? It would give, Fate a lot of power?
Everything that governments can do.
Or is it one of the other duos, like, doing that?
Really fascinating to see this language that they're using, talking about inaction, really spurring them to make this declaration, Scott.
Like, I was more of a Portal kid than like a Half-Life kid.
Yeah, Portal's awesome.
We're all over the place.
Yeah, it kicks ass. I remember, like, when I first started, because all I did was just play licensed DS games my whole childhood.
This reminds me of
And then
another
got the
series I
computer, and
know
was like, oh,
that actually
crap.
involves with
I can
the
actually
Half-Life
play
stuff.
a real video game. And in Portal 2, I just sticked around with the SVG for like hours and hours. Every day I'd come home from school. It was awesome.
That is kind of awesome.
Like, I'd be like an old grandma and be like, and I loved it. But I actually did.
And I loved it.
Was that the first game you played?
It was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever played
Other
the
than like
original
Flash games on computers, on like the Cartoon Network website. There's one with like Jake where you had like
I just
dismember
skipped
his
shit.
body and roll around.
But-
Your stream is freaking out.
Oh,
Your stream is freaking out for me.
is my internet bad?
I don't know. Probably.
It's fine for me.
More than likely.
Mm.
Bad internet, as they will.
How are you doing, Grace? Are you chainmailing your chaser right now?
No.
My goodness.
Cool, cool.
I know this game so fucking well. Oh right, I have to go to the. Never mind, I don't know it that well. What the fuck? There's dogs up here?
Don't call them that.
Sorry.
Yeah.
This is the phase where they're like, we're just gonna ignore Smiling Dog and just not gonna worry about that right now. I just want to vibe out with my friends to some Half-Life, which is understandable.
Grace, are you tired? You seem very
What was that? I thought I saw something on the screen for a second. No, that's the loading screen. Okay.
Grace, are you tired? You seem very
I'm
alive
just feeling
right now.
I'm feeling just a bit sick right now. That's about it.
I understand. My bad.
Hopefully it's not a. You know.
Well, to
The
be
thing.
honest, like, I don't know. I just feel kind of barfy.
We saw you were very
like-
barfy.
Like a flu, stomach flu kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't, it's not like. Well, it's not COVID, but the other symptoms can just they're a bit all over the place. Like, it's like lots of physical stress symptoms, or just the day-to-day stuff. But
I hear you.
I get it.
for like the modern internet because it's just everyone knows about that stuff now. You know, someone finds a secret and everyone knows it.
That's why the FNAF
Which is
release.
nice.
When I was a kid, that's why like the FNAF releases. Every time there'd be like some new thing coming out, and it's like some giant hoax, or it could be true, and I don't know. It's like a return of the playground rumors.
I feel like people are less susceptible to hoaxes now. I don't know. Maybe they'll get to that point.
I feel like in some ways I would actually agree with that, but then like people get fooled all the time. People get fooled all the time by shit. You see it all the time by misinformation. It's very interesting. But I understand like maybe like I was just thinking about like the different types of internet stuff. Yeah, I mean like trying to think what was like internet like pre-COVID. It was definitely a different space. I can say that much. And it was very weird for a hot minute there because everybody was on the internet just to do something. And just like mind numbing. I know some, depending on who you talk to, would be like, I don't think it's like gotten back to that at all. I'm like, well, no, definitely not. But man, I'm blanking on how it was like pre. That was so long ago at this point.
Yeah, I when I was younger, I used to be really into all those like movie maker conspiracy videos and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, obviously me too.
My brother used to make a few of those.
Yeah.
I'm not sure they're still on YouTube. And I don't feel like looking for them, but you get the point. When your health gets this low, it's hard to tell if you're even half alive.
Okay, dude.
Sorry.
They're the edgy friend. You can just tell. They're the edgy friend.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay, I'll put it. I'll put it.
It's always Mario with you, man. I swear to God.
Hold on 1 second.
Like,
oh,
when we first talked, you didn't take that shit serious. You were playing Mario 64 DS.
Yeah. My bad. I was playing Cuphead. Is there?
How are you guys dealing with lockdown anyway?
It's kind of normal for me.
lockdown?
Uh.
Oh, lockdown. Sorry.
I can't really complain.
Yeah, I just kind of felt like it began a while ago for me too.
Because of
It could be worse. But for some people, I'm sure it's really bad. But I think I just on the.
Well, I don't think it's good, but I'm used to it.
Let me just see.
Now that things are now, any fucking bit of stability I'll take.
Fair enough, man.
Just think about my lockdown. It's kind of funny how like that was only so many years ago, and that feels like a lifetime ago. That was such a crazy time. Lockdown and everything. I remember not being so much affected by that because I was kind of already home all the time anyway. Very similar situation where they're kind of talking about, except I didn't have any like too major like negative emotions about it. I'm like, oh, I mean, it's like I'm home anyway. I'm just doing my own thing. So I guess like I feel like I was on the like didn't go too stir crazy about it all because I just did not go out to begin with like that. I was not that socially like outwardly sociable. I know my wife at the time, she had a different job. And she had to commute to her place. So I was like way farther, like cross town essentially. And I live in a bigger city. She felt that shit was like very weird because of the fact that like she was at the time was classified as an essential worker. So she actually had to go to work during lockdown to a location. Essential workers is such a crazy thing that they had to do back then too. And there was just no one on the roads at like any point from going to work and leaving from work. And I'm like, I think that would probably be the weirdest shit ever, of just vacant. Seeing that would be insane. But I can see what they're playing into with it. I think there's a low mental stability happening with lockdown, which a lot of people did deal with. That was a very big problem at the time, right? Part of the reason why people delve into other things, especially if you're in the certain hobbies, you can see some of those hobbies blow the fuck up. Like anime blew up really hard around COVID, right? Because people wanted to do something to distract themselves from it. Just because they would go stir crazy, which I understand, especially for more extroverted people. So I think that's so yeah, I guess the whole series was pre-COVID, and now imagine having to deal with this with COVID, and then the effect of also just not just the low mental stability, just your low mental health of being in lockdown and all that is giving this entity more power. That's for sure. That's very much what some bad shit's about to go down by the end of this year. That I think poor Grace is not gonna recover from.
Please stop that.
All right. So I was thinking about the use of the
They're
Sonic,
temperamental
CDI,
today.
CDI, the Sonic CD song questions. What if we made a video on Chainmail Chasers about the Sonic CD Easter egg with the
Extrovert monsters. Hey Hobo, how's it going?
We won't go over the image origins. It would just be I don't know, a good thing covering all the shit in that game.
No, we're not.
What?
I don't even. What would be the point of doing random shit there anymore?
Is to keep the audience engaged, I guess.
I don't care. It's.
Good
I don't find that channel is just fucking cursed for me now. I'm not going back to that. I hope you realize that, because it's just a reminder. Everything that's with that channel, it has the dog in it, and after
we can still
after
me and Davey, we can still
no. Let me finish.
Okay.
I'm just after last time, it went really far. I don't. You saw the video. You saw the video. There's.
Yes.
At the end, I think that was from my eyes.
What happened last time? I don't know what the fuck. What do you mean from the eyes? Chilling when my dog is breakdancing. Is he doing head spins? Is he wearing a beanie doing head spins? That's crazy, man. That's insane. That's insane. You should get your dog into competitions. That's amazing. What the fuck happened with the eyes? I'm trying to think. What happened? What happened over there? What happened with the eyes? What the fuck? I don't blame them though. That would be absolutely terrifying. The experiences was. However, I have a feeling I don't know how much Smiling Dog's gonna want to let you just go. The Smiling Dog very much has a plan. How much is he just gonna let you just not continue working on things? That's the question, right? Because I know this is purely just with my thing of with it, where I made the joke about it. It's I know you can't afford it, but man, you got to get a new laptop or something. Maybe if they're actually in a laptop, you know how it'd be crazy if you just disconnect it. I feel like my tech wise, I'm wait, if you're affected by that, I know you're all powerful, but you still have limitations. If you could get the fuck out of my laptop, that'd be crazy. But it doesn't seem like you can. No, well, more like I should say you don't want to. I'd be all right, it's a laptop. Open it up, take the Wi-Fi card out, and just call it a day. Just put it in the corner. Go low tech a while, for a little bit. Just go Amish, earn some money, I suppose. I would do something like that probably. But then again, you know, different things. Then we wouldn't have a story on our hands. Dude got an itch on his back, so he's busting it down to scratch the itch. Gotcha. It's understandable.
And I can't go back to that.
Mm-hmm. I understand.
It's
Okay.
Sorry for bringing it up. I didn't. Okay, I'll take the L here, but
Here's the thing: we don't have to go back to the channel, right? Like, I don't think making the videos is really helping because we haven't gotten any leads outside of that. But Arthur, you know what the next steps are, right?
regarding what?
Well, what do you think?
The dog?
You yeah, you said you.
I can. But...
You always say that, like, you know what you're doing, but you haven't fucking told me anything. You just play it cagey and sit in here, and it's just stressful. I don't know what your deal is.
That's fair.
Sorry.
Look, I don't think we're not gonna get anywhere by, you know, arguing. Okay, let's not do that. Let's not get each other's throats.
I'm just upset. I'm done. I'm not going in the Discord anymore. I'm not touching the channel with a 10. I'm just going to try to sit in here and take it, and hopefully ignoring the problem will make it progress a little slower.
No. Look, this if
okay.
Look,
no.
Yes.
got a guy who...
Listen to me. Every
I'm
time.
listening.
No, I'm sorry. I'm just go ahead with what you're saying.
Look, we have someone with experience, and I know it's probably.
What was that?
Just go ahead with what you're saying.
What was that on the thing? I saw it.
Look, we have someone.
What the fuck is that? The fuck is that logo? I'm something's happening.
With experience, and I know it's probably difficult. It's the whole.
Might have been a mute button. I don't know.
There's got to be there's obviously something we can do. I don't get why you're just defaulting to.
Because we've been trying, and every time we find something that's closer to the source, every time we go a little deeper, things get worse. And I'm telling you, these past 2 months, it has been pretty stagnant. Things have been progressing, sure, but it's like I'm stable right now. That's
understandable. It's one of those things. Like I feel like at this point, I would probably also feel the same way of like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. You try to progress, it just goes closer to what it wants. If you don't do anything, it's gonna get there eventually. But I guess I can enjoy my time until I die. I guess. Like, I understand. Like the whole, I would not even imagine the whole stress of this whole bullshit happening to me. I'm like, no, I don't want to deal with this. I just don't want to deal with this. I want to go back to normal. This sucks.
I just need that.
Also, who was recording that? I'm guessing it was him. Oh, we're going into April now.
I haven't played this game in so long.
It's so good. Oh my god. Okay.
Ah, yes, Portal.
Get over it.
Okay. Wait.
Portal with no anti-aliasing. It's amazing.
You really nice.
Really high. Okay. Come here.
You want to do like the first one?
Yep.
What the fuck? I
I've
forgot
already
how you
played
do
these
that.
a billion times.
I haven't played this game since I was like, I don't even know.
You're missing out. It's so good.
Portal
Have you
is a
been talking to
classic.
Grace lately?
Oh.
Every now and then.
Okay. Oh, okay. But
You cheating?
wait.
What the fuck?
Okay. So I don't want to brag, but I'm really good at the console with this one.
I've only played the co-op like once. I love the
So Kate, okay, just so we just know, Grace is now seems to be becoming less sociable, but which is expected because they're definitely not feeling great. They're getting worse, and as time progresses, they're getting worse, which is definitely seems to be the case. This is just it was March, April, as the year goes on. What if this is what it wants, though, right? What if it doesn't like, yeah, you can keep doing shit, I guess, but also I'm fine with you not doing nothing because that means I can sink my fangs deeper in, you know? Get exactly the way I would want. That's kind of how I'm taking that. Also, I played Portal for the first time, like probably like 6 years ago. I'm good games. I didn't grow up with Portal. Or Half-Life. I didn't grow up with those games. I played those like not long ago for the first time. And I'm like, yeah, these are good. Did not grow up those games at all.
campaign of this game is so good.
So like this is this is what Half-Life what this game means to me is what Half-Life means to you.
Yeah. Like as you said, this is like one of the first games you played?
Chat, what's your Half-Life or Portal games?
Yeah.
How old?
Well, it's the first one on PC.
Oh, on PC.
Okay, so there's this thing right here. We need to get that down.
How old?
Older games that are like kept alive, or like older games in general, a lot more. I don't really keep up to date with new stuff that often.
Have you ever played Battle Block Theater?
I haven't. Well, no, that's not true.
That was a Steam message.
I have like
or achievement
twice.
It's
gonna be real. Even the creepypastas and stuff, I wasn't super into.
I had Sonic 2 as a kid, like the re-release of it.
Right.
And that was like my only experience, but I played the hell out of it.
I remember playing a.
This really is just like everybody's Discord hangout.
Hardest game I've ever beat.
Just be talking nonsense in a call.
I don't really play a whole lot of like difficult games. I want to say a long time ago I played the original Dark Souls, and that kicked my ass. But I had a lot of fun with it. But that's like the game everyone like circle jerks about being hard, but I don't think it's that bad.
I think it's that hard. Wait.
I guess it depends. My friend helped me a lot. I'm gonna be real.
I'm trying to think. Sorry. Cabin Fever. That yes. Oh my god.
What was it? Like that? Oh, the fucking arcade game?
Yep. That was the one. I was obsessed with that one.
I was about to have a moment. Like, wasn't there like Cabin Fever? Wasn't that also a online horror that was like gone now? I feel like that was something made by the Marble Hornets guys as well, but they kind of just deleted that shit. I'm losing my mind. There's too many things I just have it roll into my head.
I was
Apparently,
watching like one of those like videos. I think it was a Blame It on Jorge one. They talked about like creepy gaming stuff, and that shit freaked me the fuck out.
I always love those urban legends. Like I never believed them, but
I did.
I mean, fuck, dude. Yeah. No, dude. Like nowadays, shit, man. Serve me anything on a store, I'll take it. I'll run with that shit.
I remember watching like I think it was like back in like when I started to go deep dive into watching YouTube, which is probably about like 2012. I was really obsessed with. Makes me think of a YouTube video in 2006. Cue the 009 sound system. Yeah, right. This is like very much feels like that. They got the vibes correct, indeed. I used to be obsessed with like the haunted video game stuff or like Easter eggs in video games. I was like really obsessed with this. Some people actually made like It's like, this place in this game in GTA San Andreas is haunted. And I'm like, I I don't know why I enjoyed that shit so much. It was stupid, but I enjoyed it. Also remember going down like a rabbit hole with my friend back in the day where there's like, you know, those like they were kind of like Nuke's top 5 in a lot of ways, but they were just random clips of like just horror, like of paranormal bullshit. And obviously a good chunk of them are fake. I know there's a few series that were like just doing like fake paranormal shit with like no story attached to it. Where they just create scenes like that. I used to watch a lot of those videos back in the day, but yeah. Oh man, fucking old internet was a weird time. I really love the vibes of this. It really does feel like we're just like, in a weird way, oddly, it feels like we're intruding on a couple of hangouts. And one did not go so well because Grace is not doing so hot, obviously. But it feels like we're kind of intruding some just from chill time with a couple of friends, right? Or two people getting to know more each other, more with each other, nor about. Okay, I don't know what the sense I'm trying to say right now. A hangout happening, essentially. Just a hangout to getting to know each other. That's it. Jesus, Mary. It's a tired morning, chat. It's a tired morning.
Probably real at this point.
Mm-hmm. If you played that, if you got a high score in the game, I think you would die in particular.
Me? You think it would kill me? Why?
Yeah. Okay, wait.
Also,
what are we
this is
doing
like
in the
this
game?
is the shit
We're
we
just,
just
like,
did
jumping
during
around
COVID
and
as well. Just shit I still do. I still hang out with
thinking more
people like
childhood games,
in
but it's
like VC
really,
a lot,
really.
just doing shit.
Oh no, I think I said them all.
Uh,
There's like no about FNAF for hours in this game.
You know, it's weird. I have for
Fucking
my childhood
FNAF.
games, I have like a really oh shit. I did not mean to do that. Really strange dichotomy between the stuff that I played early on because, like I said, I played fucking Super Mario Bros. The original one, and then also one of those like marble games. I don't remember which one it was, but you rolled around as a marble. I played it was on the original Xbox, and then I also played like the first 2 Halo games a whole bunch, and then Halo 3 when that came out too.
Everybody played Halo 3.
I saw the Halo 3. Wait, where is that?
I used to play a lot of Halo 3 with my friend because like I did not on his 360 at his house, we would just fuck around. Do like split screen stuff. Yeah. Good times. Different times. Jesus Christ. Weird times.
Games?
Not
I don't
at
know if
all.
you ever played. Oh, okay.
I own Halo 3. Never touched it.
You never touched. It's a good game.
I'll give it a
played it a
shot
lot.
eventually.
It has a weird, it almost got like creepiness to it, especially when you're playing alone on like the multiplayer maps.
Yeah.
I remember
For Halo, I
would
guess.
go on YouTube and I'd watch videos about there being like ghost players in the game. Or just like
yeah,
it's kinda
those
like
are what I used to watch those occasionally, like shit like that. Just like they do like a little stupid shit, you know, to make it seem like it's haunted. It's a haunted game. I don't know why. I find those fascinating. I found them so fascinating back in the day.
Herobrine thing with Minecraft, where you're playing single player and then there's just like, oh, that's another person. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That always scared the shit out of me.
Freaky as hell. That's something I would like to see covered in Chainmail Chasers. When we eventually.
I mean, I don't think any of it was like real. There's a lot of stuff that I'm willing
obviously
to
not.
believe nowadays, like I said, but
Not sure.
I mean, it might be fun. Just I don't know. There's more pressing things to. The channel's kind of in a
Also,
yeah.
Yeah.
I it is interesting to see this guy like just really wants it to come back. But like, dude, like I don't know if we're not taking it seriously enough. But you guys got like problems right now, man. We got some problems. Also, I'm switching over my shit. One moment. But like you guys got a problem. You literally got a demon on your ass.
And also, like, we got 3,000 subscribers. I mean, they really did hit that like and subscribe button.
I think it's because they're popular, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I guess so.
Hey.
Sorry, I can't focus. When we're gonna go back to,
Did I hear something weird?
yeah, I guess so.
Hey.
Sorry, I can't focus. When we're gonna
What was
go back-
that? Was that just one of them?
I don't know if we're ever gonna go back to the.
I wouldn't mind.
Yeah,
Just
but
it's hard to focus on
more
that.
pressing things, you know. Like
It's like this. I don't know. I like the atmosphere around it.
how do you not take it seriously?
I mean, you can. Yeah, but I don't know. You can have fun but still dig around.
It's like a
Dude.
But no, get it. No. Oh,
you deserve that one.
yeah.
Man, it's like, it's so interesting that I understand wanting it to come back because you enjoyed it, but also you kind of have to look like sometimes things run their course, especially when you're being haunted by a goddamn horror, by a demon that wants to create a thing. That's very much wants to do that. It's like trying to create something, which I don't know. I think they know that at this point, right? They know that, right? Like it's trying to do something. It's trying to do like a thing. Like it's trying to do a thing. I think they would have to know about that because they did research. They've done research. So it's like it's very odd when you have all that evidence and you have the things like happening. Do you not take it seriously enough? Like, I think we should just keep going. Unless. Oh. Okay. So what if. Is it Davy? Is that who they are, or is it Arthur? What if they are kind of like how I thought Roland was if it was Grinfiend? What if this is supposed to be Ice Cream Monkey fan, but trying to wanting to continue for different reasons? Because like it does have like it does seem to like when Fate wants to like seems like they like to control people to spread information to infect things, or like in a weird culty way. What if that's the case? What if that's the case because it wants to keep it going so it gets stronger? That would make the most sense to me. There's a possibility of that. There's a possibility.
Yeah. What's up? What's going on?
So it's not Davey. It was the other guy.
It happened again.
What did?
I saw it again. It's not just in the computer. I
Hey,
oh, right. He got out.
It was under the desk.
Oh.
What was the? How,
what do you think, man?
How long ago?
Just now. I can't even. I can't even remember.
It's okay. Hey, take your time. It's all right. It was probably just a hallucination.
Is Davey recording this?
It's not. It's not. I could touch it. I could feel my leg against it. It's not. It's there. It's.
Well, there goes to my idea with the the Wi-Fi card. So it was able to get out. What if that timing, like actually, that it took for it to do that, gained it enough power to get the fuck out? I guess we'll never know.
There. It's not just anxiety and depression symptoms. It's real. Yeah.
I know it's real. Hey, it's gonna be okay.
Was that still up for debate?
We're gonna figure out how to deal with it. Okay, it's just it's like any other sickness, right? There's got to be a way to deal with it.
I understand it being like hard to believe, but would you say a sickness incorporated like an event where this thing starts talking to you, destroys your like OS, takes control of your TV and shit, and talks to you, have a conversation, and be like, nope, that's some illness right there. What an American way of saying this. Nah, man, you got problems. Huh? What? Bitch, we got a demon. It's a fucking demon. Jesus fucking Christ. I don't know, man.
We just found more. We just found more, and I can't. I've been trying to let it just try to fade away. Don't fucking scratch your goddamn wounds. It's there. It's just getting worse. I oh, I can't. Because it's not gonna make it better. If I keep looking, it's just gonna get so many eyes. If once, you know.
Okay, so we don't upload to the channel. What choice do we have? You can't just sit by and let it fester like this. It's clearly not working. You know, we have to. Okay, we have to just pick a time and we'll sit down and we'll work through it. And there's got to be something because you know, Arthur. You know, he said he's dealt with it before.
Oh, Arthur. Okay. You wanna know what? He doesn't fucking know. He doesn't fucking know. He doesn't know shit. I don't
Agreed.
Even know. Like, he's been so fucking like he didn't know. Like, we talked to him. We talked to him about it. He just put it in a virtual machine. I put it in a virtual. See what fucking happens. It got worse. And now I'm here and
I think in a way, I think it does cement the more fact. Maybe Arthur just, maybe he's not lying that he knows about it, but what if he's also just trying to make it worse? That's how I see it. Like, because like we've seen that already of someone trying to leak information to Ice Cream Monkey fans. So why not do the same thing with this situation? So what if Arthur is Ice Cream Monkey fan, but like a new version of that? You know, that's how I'm seeing that. Which like, like. Alta Davey of being like probably the middleman of these two people, but like, man, it's like a certain obliviousness with him, and then like poor Grace, dude, is just getting absolutely the shit end of this whole thing just because they started that channel and everything. But yeah, I don't know what the solution would be either, man. Like, what do? Private the YouTube? Like, it was one thing when it was a website because it's contained, right? It's all contained on a website, but you're on YouTube. So how do you do? Just private the channel? But then again, it doesn't matter now because, well, it's able to manifest out. So, Ripperonis, it was nice knowing y'all. It was a good run.
Here's you want to know why I don't want to keep looking for this thing. It's because if this is what the ones that we've already found are like, if we find the source, which is what we're going to have to do in order to try to find a way to deal with it, you know what it's going to do? It's going to, I feel it made me. I could.
Oh.
When.
Hey, bud. How you doing?
Okay.
Hold on. I need to think.
Take your time.
What is that? What's coming into play? Is that a screenshot of someone's kitchen? Or is that a...
Okay, we'll figure it out.
Feel myself burning.
What was that? I'm gonna go back. What was that? Is it a skull? I don't know why. I see kitchen or something. Because, like, this looks like a table to me. And then, like, a chair and then a counter. And someone's crouching. What the fuck? It's gotta be... I think it's just, like, a zoomed in face. But, like, it looks like a fucking... like, red tinted kitchen.
Take your time. It's okay, we'll figure it out.
Feel myself burning.
Oh, that's a fun sensation.
What do you mean?
I could feel my nerves erupting like jagged spikes were being dug into them. I could feel the flesh contract. I could feel all of it. And then, to top it all off, I wasn't the only one. I knew there were more. And there are hundreds.
Hundreds?
No one can stop it.
Of victims?
It's not
That would make sense.
It's just a reflection. And we're all gonna fucking die.
We're fine.
No,
It's gonna
God.
be fine. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna.
No,
It doesn't matter.
it's not gonna be okay. It's never gonna be okay again.
We're gonna find a way to deal with it. I promise.
Loving this actor, by the way. It's fantastic. Goddamn. Actually
I'll
terrifying.
do it by myself if I have to. Yeah, you should be subjected to more of this. I'll figure it out.
What the fuck are you gonna do, Davey?
Go outside thing.
You know, I don't know. It's kind of normal for me, I guess.
Yeah.
Everyone else seems to be like, "Oh, I gotta go out." Like, dude, nah, I vibe with this kind of.
Yeah, I hear ya.
So this is Arthur?
How about you?
Kind of the same page. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's given me more time to think. Not having to worry about work at the moment. I don't know.
That's fair.
I have a job, but a lot of weird stuff.
I'm sorry about that.
Like,
what do you think of the new people in Chain Court?
that's what I was gonna say. If you like,
What a shirt.
I don't know. Have they been telling you weird stuff too?
I mean, yeah, I mean they always do that, but
Huh?
you know, this time it's.
You got people coming in, and I guess like some video that we can't even watch. I've had people send me links. It's like they're just dead.
It's weird as
And
hell.
they're coming in and telling me shit about their future or whatever, and it's like, okay, I guess I just have to swallow this. I mean, what else am I gonna do?
Oh, sorry, my microphone was okay. I don't really think it's something that I care about too much.
Does that sound like the Ice Cream Monkey fans shit? Supposedly like the video from the future and stuff like that. I don't know what to gather from that.
Okay.
I mean, it's pretty ridiculous, though, right? Like,
Yeah. Oh no.
I don't know. I just try to roll with it because if I stop to think about it for a while, I don't really get the. I mean, like, what are the implications?
Yeah. If we're from the past, that would be kind of gnarly. Like everyone's from the future. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of wish they could give like, I mean, it's cool knowing things that are gonna happen. I mean, supposedly, but it'd be nice to know, like, have some personal assurance about the future, right? Like,
Yeah. Like, I could ask for like the numbers for a lottery ticket. That'd be sick.
I mean, people have been like sending me weird stuff. It's like I wouldn't be surprised. But no, I mean, like, more than that. I mean, obviously we're just some random people, right? But
Yeah.
it'd be nice to know, like, I don't know what life is like.
Well, currently it's kind of ass in
I
the
wanna-
U.S., but you know.
I have to assume that maybe this ends up going.
I don't really know what to say. I'm not. I'm kind of delirious. I feel kind of delirious right now. So I don't really know, but
I mean, you seemed kind of out of it last night.
Is it spreading to them? Might be spreading to them. Probably. I mean, if it is getting stronger, which it is.
You're just walking around, the way you're talking to people is, it just kind of felt off. Like, I don't know, is it getting to you, man?
I'm fine. But I don't know. How's Grace been?
Distant. But
Seems like how it is. Usually is.
yeah, I've been trying to stay in touch, but
Yeah.
look, man, it's already hard enough when you've got one person who isn't really talking to you, and there's all these things going on. It's just, I know it's stressful. I'm not even like I haven't even had to deal with any of it, right? I'm just kind of on the outsider's perspective, but like, you don't have to clam up if something's wrong.
I know.
Like, if you're fine, like, I get it. Like, I don't know, I could be jumping to conclusions. I understand that, but I just want to check in, you know. I've never been super into the lost media stuff, but like, I always find it
We're in
interesting
August.
to see, because so much
Grace
work
really
goes
is
into,
like
pieces of.
Seems to be like isolating themselves, which probably being heavily infected by Smiling Dog, by Mr. Fate over there. Yo, Mr. Fate. Oh, I'm sure that end is going absolutely crazy.
Art, like movies
Of
and
just
stuff, and
random ass shit to
sometimes
them.
it's gone forever. I always like that.
Really wacky. Kind of on topic. Remember cabin fever? I was talking about that.
No.
It's like the arcade game, with like the people dying and stuff.
Oh, like the old rumors.
I've been looking into it lately, and it's really interesting.
Yeah. I assume there's like probably because the game itself is lost media, right?
Yeah. Slightly on topic.
I assume there's probably like a big search for something like that.
Yeah. One thing I've been kind of daydreaming about, like fantasizing about. It sounds weird. It would be cool to like revive Chainmail Chasers and do like a video on the cabin fever stuff.
It's
like, it doesn't need to be cabin fever related, but I just think just reviving it in general. And
now it's just getting
going
awkward.
over, like, a few days.
Now it's just getting awkward. I'm like, you still want to revive it. It makes it, I don't know, maybe it's because I just thought of it. It just feels like such sus shit of like the determination to revive it, of bringing it back up. Not trying hard to do so, but just keeps bringing it back up every few months. Every other month almost, like, and it's like, okay. This is such a shit, especially with everything we know. It really feels like this is someone that's trying to push along whatever fate wants. So I'm like, I'll be shocked if we don't see something like that. I ain't gonna lie, I'd be shocked.
Different topics here and there. Even the gorillas one we could discuss.
I don't think that really fits the channel. Firstly, secondly, why. He's like, I don't know. I feel like he's. I mean, hear me out here. It's kind of weird going from we got this problem that we're trying to solve, and then out of left field we're talking about fucking Gorillas movie.
You know,
That's what I'm
hey,
saying.
I guess it'd be more for me than anything else. Okay, like scratch the Gorillas thing. Like in general, reviving the channel, I'd love that.
Yeah, he keeps saying that.
Here, look, I don't want to work on that stuff without Grace, because that's her.
That's weird.
And also, that's still a problem we have to solve. Like, I've been trying to think about it for a while. But it's like I kind of reach a dead end. The only thing I can think of that I can do, at least from where I'm sitting, is like I could like buy her a new computer, I guess, but I don't think that's gonna help. I mean, you saw the end of the last video, right? Like,
Yeah.
we talked about that. How the fuck do you explain that? Getting a new computer doesn't fix something like that.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
The last video, right? Like,
Yeah.
we talked about that. How the fuck do you explain that?
Yeah.
Getting a new computer doesn't fix something like that.
Yeah. Well, worst comes to worst, we can look through the paranormal prickhead stuff and, maybe like something there could help Grace and we could document it on the channel. That's something we could do.
I mean,
Why
I
do you want to
guess,
document it on the channel?
I don't know.
Yeah, I guess it's good to look for answers.
Hey guys, want to play Siege?
Oh, hell yeah. I'd be up for that.
This is why nothing gets done. There's a man that comes in like, you want to play Siege? Let's go, man. Let's play Siege. And fucking Arthur over here getting distracted. This is why it's been 6 months. 8 months. No, longer. Fuck. Wait, no. June, August, then November. We skipped a couple. But yeah, it was 8 months. 8 months of nothing. Nothing. No attempts of learning anything. Oh, God. It's like watching a train wreck in slow-mo, man. Like, it's just... Like, it's just a car hits a brick wall in slow motion. You can't do anything about it except watch. The wall is siege, by the way. The wall is siege. The wall is siege is preventing us from doing any goddamn thing in fixing this fucking thing. It's like, I can't even be mad because where do you begin? How do you do this? Because, like, literally, it's just like 3 random people that just love old online creepypasta that wanted to make a YouTube. Make some videos. It'd be fun. Fill in the time. Like, Grace was already not in a great spot. Then COVID happened, makes it worse. On top of this fucking demon going after their ass. Like... So, like, I can't blame anyone, but there is a certain level of incompetency, like a certain level of inept that's just happening right now. That's like, can't stay focused of like a very real thing, but then like Siege. Getting distracted by Siege. You know what I mean? Like, it's such a train wreck. Oh my God. Though I guess it's kind of, it's like a different level of like how Marble Hornets did it in my head of like, just, Jay is like obsessed of it, but hasn't done anything to fix it except wanting to document it. Now it's like a typical guy, Davey, who is like a little obsessed with it, but shit just gets distracted, Can't blame Grace because guess what? Who's dealing with it all is Grace. They are. They're dealing with the whole thing. So of course they don't want to actually fucking, do anything because like it's just gonna make it worse because they get all the problems. Every time any of these get it, they are the ones getting all the like what's the word I'm looking at? Like backflash? No. They're getting all the problems. Like they're getting the big haunt. The big haunt is going on. So like I don't know. Or maybe maybe I'm wrong about Arthur. Maybe Arthur is just very easily distractible. Cause like, man, it's just there's a certain level of like unintentional ineptness on some parts, and then like just incompetence of like just nothing is going on. We're in November now, man. The year is almost over and nothing's helped. No one's done anything. Nothing's happened. And it's like, oh, I know that's very much on purpose of the story, but it's just like, it's kind of like, it just reminds me of like the stupid protag, the dumbass protag, but in a slightly different way of like, I don't know what to do. So I'm not going to do anything about it, essentially, because I don't know what to do. And I'm like, that's kind of fair, but also like, fuck! You've had 8 months! Siege. Let's play some Siege, that's fine, we'll just ignore it. Because you're just like, as much as you don't want it to be like how Grace is doing it, because like, I can't blame him, I really can't. But it's like, it's just like you're doing the exact same thing. You're just trying to ignore the problem. Thinking like, well, maybe it'll just go away if we ignore it. No, it's creeping. You know, it's literally just like train bashing a brick wall or some shit, like a car breaking a brick wall in slow motion. It's just like, it's gonna happen no matter what. We're getting closer to it. We could rear to the right, but like, what? I don't know, man. It's like, is it too late? Like, oh, Siege. We gotta play some Siege. I lost my mind. I lost my mind when I heard that. And Arthur just so quick. I'm like, oh, hell yeah. Because like, I just think poor Arthur just wanted some friends. I feel bad, but you hurt people in the process. And I'm like, you're making it seem like you're part of the problem. And I feel bad, but like, I don't know which is which. Ah!
Hello. In a while.
This is Arthur?
Hello.
It is.
In a while. Hello? Grace? Is your mic on?
Hello?
Hey.
Oh. Hello.
Oh. Where
Hello.
are we? Who
What are
is
you up
this?
to?
What do you think I'm doing, man? I've just been sitting in lockdown for, well, since March, basically.
That sucks.
That's definitely an entity right there, drawn.
Well, it's been better than going to fucking university like this.
I guess. Oh no, how are your symptoms?
That's a bit forward, but okay. It just gets worse, dude. Like, I don't. It starts like everything about it gets worse. You have the just at first it was the okay, let's start with that. I can't fucking think. Every single thought I make just doesn't focus. I'm stuck in this loop of trying to have clarity, but I can't. And
well, it comes in waves.
Does it? Does it really? Because I've had this for over a year now, and it's just the same thing.
Well, sometimes it lasts like a little while longer. I don't know. Have you been doing anything about it?
What can I do about it, dude? Like, this isn't something you can medicate. Like, I can't go to a fucking doctor and have them give me pills. I mean, I guess I could. I guess maybe that would help with some things by proxy, but I don't think that'd be the intended use for it. I think it'd be a very rocky road to take.
Yeah.
But
So like it hasn't like for the whole time it hasn't even gotten better. Like not even once.
no,
Like one day.
no, like
Well, why would it? Like, I mean, I can't help but think about why would it? You're just ignoring the problem. You had the perfect metaphor for it, which I'm wondering if it's on purpose. Sure, it was. Of like a scab, not to scratch. Guess what? You don't do nothing if it just keeps. If it's infected, it just gets worse. You can ignore it. Hopefully, it'll just heal on its own. No, it's infected. It's gangrene. Like, come on, man. It's like, yeah, of course, but like, I wonder if it also just has like such an effect because this has been like, in a lot of ways, this has been very much Grace's attitude about the whole channel and everything, the whole time. Now it's just more amplified because of everything, which is fair. Which I don't want to put a lot of assumptions on it, but it's just like not having the right attitude to have the motivation and discipline, maybe just like to try to figure something out. It's just going to be stagnant. That's why it's like, well, they weren't exactly in a great spot to begin with mentally, right? They weren't. That's part of the reason why they even started making the channel, I think. Just a distraction as itself, you know, and then that distraction became something absolutely horrible, you know? That's why it's like, it's interesting to see like the proactivity of Paranormal Prickheads, as little as it was as they could do, they still had some way of blockading it. Right? Something happened in the forums, so they shut down the forums. They try, and then like they actually did some proper research of what possibly this could be, and they figured out what it could be. And then like they left clues. I think like if it's the exact website that we went through, right? The exact website that we went through, there was enough clues to figure it out. Just surface level, I should say. Anything deeper, if you're not into it, knowing me, you'd be just like me. You'd be like, I don't know how to get that. But just the little surface levels, little clues, red text. Maybe you figured out, like, if you have some knowledge with websites, like maybe you did know you didn't inspect things, look around, figure out. There's like little things that you could do, and then maybe that'll branch off there, and like, I don't know. That's like saying like if the ARG puzzles were present, and with that, like I feel like you could have figured it out, but like because it in a lot of ways this feels like you had what happened to the previous group at your hands, but so far no, outside of one or two mentions of the website. Well, I guess they did do research. I wonder if that implies the website, but it's like you have prior experience, which can be extremely helpful, and you see that they were able to lock it behind the website for many a year. They figured it out, like, you know, like, granted they also semi ignored it, but they also had an intent to like blockade it inside the website on a page. Like it had a prison. This one aspect had a prison, but like, which also was like, well, if it's on YouTube, that makes it damn near impossible. Then it's like, well, what would you do? Private the channel? Probably should have at least tried that. If you have no intentions to even go back to it, fuck it. Private the channel. You know, like, or just wipe it clean. Maybe wipe it clean. If you have no intentions to go back to it, wipe it clean is the thing. But like, we would not have the story we have, which is a whole part of it. But I don't know. It's slightly like, don't know if it's the intention. It might be the intention, but it's slightly infuriating of like, dude, you could have tried a little harder. And I understand mental health at this time is at an all-time low, right? Lockdown and COVID is a rough time for many people. Everybody was going through a shit time with that in some degree. So I'm like, yeah. I can't be too mean, but it's also like, man, it's infuriating because like I feel like you could have done just a little more. I don't know. But then we want to have our story, so I don't know, man.
It's like at first it's just started with like I had migraines, and you know, sometimes like when the dog would put images on screen, I would how the fuck do I talk about it? It's like
No, I understand.
no, I want to describe this. It's like, you know, when you have a bad memory and then like you're thinking about like it's something you regret or whatever, and you're thinking about it, and like you just kind of sink into it, like you stop being present, you're just back in that moment feeling the dread. I get like it is like that with the images, and it would be painful. It would be painful, and then but then it progresses from that. I'd get to it get from that to I would see things out of the corners of my eye, and then I would see things next to me, and then sometimes I'd feel things.
Yeah.
That's why I also like at that point it's like I feel like it's like too late, but also like it's just that's why I think it's like too late there. But like I don't know. Like I don't know. It's just something about it. It's like maybe just something. You could have done something. I don't know. It's definitely too late. I think the moment it was able to figure out it can get out and manipulate you and just latch onto you personally, you were absolutely probably fucked. Like I was like, damn.
I'm so sorry you're going through this. I really wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy.
I can't even be mad at Arthur either, man.
I haven't talked to you for a while. I'm thinking like I don't know, because I just don't. Did you? How did you get better? Because you won't fucking tell me. You told me to put it in a virtual machine. That didn't fucking work.
Because he's trying to make it worse, in my opinion.
Am I supposed to? It's in my head. I can throw out my fucking brain, man.
I still think it's probably that angle. But man, I wouldn't be surprised if it just turns and be like, no, I just wanted friends and I don't know how to be social. I'm like, yeah, that's fair. And then you
Grace, you don't really
kill people in the process.
better. I mean, you can kind of like delay it for like very small things, like just small little bumps in the road. Otherwise, it doesn't really get better. It can flatline sometimes. It can take like kind of be stagnant a bit, but it fully getting rid of it, I don't think we have the resources to do that right now.
So wait, hold on. Are you
It's
saying
so
that
vague.
You're not cured?
No, not really.
So you were just bullshitting the entire time.
Not everything. I mean, I thought I don't know. There was some stuff I haven't tried. I mean, I could have figured something out, but the circumstances are different now.
Like, why were you even there? Like, you said you could help. You didn't give me shit.
I don't know. You uploaded a video on your stupid channel of you like finding an image, and then you're like, ugh. So I thought I'd reach out.
Like they're the problem now?
You know, maybe you like messing with the image could speed it up a bit so you could actually recognize you had a problem, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Dude.
Can you keep this private from Davey?
Why?
Oh, because you don't want to lose a friend and you did it in a toxic way. Oh, fucking Arthur. Because you saw you spin that. You tried to spin that shit. They tried to spin that shit. Nah, fuck you. He's like, you do the stupid image. You know, I was like, whatever, it's not my fault. I'm like, what the fuck you mean it's not your fault? The fuck you mean? Oh. Yeah, okay. They had no. There's no like conduit like trying to like infect other people of it, try to spread it to the right things. I feel like, well, it could be still that, I guess, in some degree, but like, man, fuck you. Just want friends and you did it weird.
To be honest, I've been just trying to stay away from people because if I stay away from people, then there's a less chance that I will do something that spreads it to them by accident.
Davey's doing really well, and I don't really want this to be put on him right now. Same with you, but you know.
Nah. Don't play that card now.
Sorry.
Oh.
Grace? Hello?
Do you ever...
What the fuck? Are they in the doorway?
I'm telling the truth now. I'm telling a little bit of the truth. So here's something I want to lay out to you. Do you, like... This is something I noticed recently. But it feels strangely disconnected. Do you ever get, like, this just sense of anxiety from it?
Yeah. Of course.
Because... I don't know.
Can I... Oh, no. Have you seen the website?
What were you talking about? There's a
Colonel
lot of websites.
Brickheads.
Okay, what about
Halloween
them?
update.
What the fuck are you talking about?
They had updated on Halloween.
I had to go on them for
didn't
way
know?
back. What are you talking about?
Dude, the site's been up forever. What the hell?
They didn't know about it.
Why are they back? Like,
oh no, I thought you'd know.
Why would I know? Why would I know?
Dude,
well, I guess
have you
I
seen
knew.
like the video on the channel? Dude, pull it up.
On
with Chainmail Chasers. Oh my god. Look.
What the fuck? I didn't. Oh no, dude. What is this?
Which one was it?
Really been interested that far? You didn't even know?
No. I haven't used this shit in like a year.
Evidently.
Like I just, you've seen how many views these things started to get. I didn't want to contribute to that. I couldn't even set like I couldn't even.
What video are they talking about?
Like I tried, but it just wouldn't let me. Like.
Do you think it's the dog?
Well, it has to be. I see it's fucking in this video.
This is the weird chain letter one?
Oh my fucking god. And see, this is why I don't want to...
there are many articles.
This is why I stopped. Because this thing, it interrupted all of the videos.
Oh.
It kept coming back. It kept...
Are you talking about the origins, the working timeline
and now
one?
it's just uploading on its own. Like...
I mean, nobody's getting infected.
How do you know that?
Yeah, how do you know that?
I haven't seen anything.
I don't
There's
trust
like
you,
case.
Arthur. I don't trust you no more. You've been lying, man. What do you just have this like facade about you. I don't trust you, man. Oh God. I do find this interesting. We had weird vibes about him since the beginning. Like and it was kind of weird. But I didn't think it was they would progress it to such a degree, I suppose. God.
But I'm 1,000,000,000% sure that's a placebo thing.
I guess there's that weird time dilation thing. At least Davey's rich now from that. I don't know how the fuck that works. Why are all the viewers up to our channel from like a few years in the future? That's very strange.
Oh, it is the timeline one. Did it get dark out?
I was just thinking of running something by you, if you're comfortable with that.
Dude, the last time that like you asked me something like
No,
that,
this time it's different. I was thinking of getting the
like
flow back.
just run your mouth, man. You don't have to ask for permission.
Grace, we should bring the channel back.
Oh my god! Ah! Ah! Look at Arthur! I'm like walking away from my microphone right now because I need to stand more, and I'm like, what the fuck? Should bring the channel back. No. Why? Why? What is that gonna do? What is that gonna do? But do exactly what Grace is saying. It would feed it. God damn it, Arthur. Annoying. The termination of it all, man. I understand that, like, for some people, very much neurodivergent, reading social cues is a very hard thing to do. You know, it can be difficult to read social cues. What? You brought it up so many goddamn times that it is so present in your mind for the last year, almost like 9 months, 10 months. You brought it up like every other month of maybe like we could bring, like, just trying to subtly bring it in and talk about it. And everyone was like just so weirded by it. It's like, well, that's your point. It's your whole fucking point. I'm fucking just great writing and acting, by the way, just to make me actually have an irritation with these characters, because I'm like, fuck, dude, don't. You keep bringing up, it's annoying, and it's like, dude, Jesus Christ, it's crazy. It's honestly crazy how well this was done. So my hat's to you. You did this fantastically done. Every actor in the writing, touche. You did great.
Why?
Fuck Arthur.
No, because like the last time we were doing it, we were actually making progress. Shit was actually getting done, and we're all talking. No.
You could do this without the
There's really
channel, though.
no harm in doing it.
We were
outside
just
it for ourselves, but then even then, like, I don't know what else is there to do.
we're just digging a deeper hole and then gesturing to the viewers.
But you could do it without the
jump
channel.
Into the hole. Like
That's the thing. You
like
could do
that's
without it.
good somehow.
No one's done it so far, and no, like, almost zero harm has been done. Trust me, I've looked. I cross my heart, I've looked.
I don't believe you.
No harm, and plus, shit can actually get done, and who knows? Maybe even digging a little deeper in, we could find something.
Like I wanted to try to find the source in the hopes that maybe it'd be tied to a cure in some way, that we'd be able to find.
There could be.
But
I mean, we
that's,
could just destroy it entirely.
that just
if we
seems like
look
a flawed
at it.
assumption. Like there's no.
What
There's
else
no
is there
real-
to do?
I don't know. Like.
No, do you want to? Here, how about this? We restart the channel. We take YouTube out of the picture, and we just keep investigating ourselves in our own time.
That's what I'm saying, right? Because it's not the fact that it's investigating; it's the fact that it is being shown to masses, right? Isn't that like what I gathered from that? Am I wrong in this assumption? There would probably still be some effect, but it's the fact that it's such a pivotal key to be shown to a mass group of people, right? So what if you did it low key, which I think Paranormal Prickheads did to begin with, because that's why it was in the forums, so people would see it. It wants to infect others, so why work on it and do it publicly and maybe try to do it more privately? I'm sure it's not going to be great either, because it's going to try to prevent you from figuring out shit, but still.
I don't know about that.
I'm probably wrong.
I don't want Davey to fucking because he's been lucky. He's been really lucky.
I doubt Davey will. I mean, I don't know. He hasn't had any side effects, and I've been almost hanging out with him 24/7. Same with his friend Chunky. So
I don't feel
Chunky?
I don't feel comfortable with doing that, dude.
Chunky. He dead. Gotta keep our smile though. It'd be like that. That's a joke for a clip. Woo!
Sorry.
Think about it. Because it could be the best decision you've ever made. Okay, that's hyperbolic, but you know what I mean.
So you're saying you just want to find a cure too?
I mean, yeah.
No, you don't. Cause you ain't got no problems. I don't. I don't. It's. I'm so adamant about it because if you actually gave a fuck enough, I mean, yes, breaks are important. However, I don't think you're just gonna like have a moment of talking about it and then like, oh, hey, you guys want to play Siege? Oh yeah, I'm down. The fuck you mean? Ah.
So I don't know why you would need me for this. Like, if that's the trajectory you want to go down, like, sure, like, go ahead. I just don't think any. I don't think any good's going to come.
No,
out
the
of
camera
that.
went
I think
out.
You're going to dig a deeper hole.
Or they put it down on the ground.
It would be otherwise.
No, I've been alive for this long, and I'm not doing the best. But
What's happening?
I don't know.
How long have you been infected? I didn't get it until recently, you know.
A bit early for terminal.
That's what I. Okay, yeah, all right. That was the end of that conversation, and no answer. Because they're not infected. They're fucking not. Ah, fucking Arthur.
No reason. I didn't get it until recently, you know.
A bit early for terminal lucidity.
No, it's just because of the sight. I need you to cut the shit for a moment, please. I have one thing I need you to answer.
I have no reason to.
You have no reason to be a dick either. If your goal is survival, then why even bother? Why make a bad thing worse?
It does not matter. You are an equation that resolves to zero, and your entire life is solving for X. The practical answer, of course, is that the result is the
Hi, Pascal.
same. So then, why not have some fun?
It's kind of funny that.
Of course, the more humorous truth is that you know I am correct, and there is nothing you can do.
I should have just bought a new computer.
You should.
Yeah, maybe I
You
will.
would not have worked then, nor would now.
I know.
I'm a pattern.
I know.
Some of them seemingly don't.
About earlier, can't you like with finding that variable that you know the results of? God, I barely remember high school math already, but I know you sometimes get these pairs of different possible answers and you can rule some of them out by plugging them into the equation. My life may be that variable, but what if I make it something that doesn't fit?
That comparison is terrible. Those actions are not paths available to you. You will die, and this has been true since this world was born.
I'm so desperate. Just let me hold on to. Oh, hold on. No. You've shown me. That stuff like this is why paradoxes exist. I can use it. I can break it, but the Brigade site is back up, which definitely has important stuff on it. I need to delve back in, look for the source. Even though it speeds things up, but if it could give me the information I'd have to bring back the channel. Wait, you know what I think, won't you? It wouldn't work, would it?
This is giving evil demon voice. Grace, you're a loser. I'm pretty sure they've done it. I'm pretty sure this damn demon has probably said it a few times. Ah! It's been a wild ass video. I ain't gonna lie, Pascal. It's been an eventful. I don't like Arthur. I think that dude has been lying to us about this whole situation. And now Grace is like talking with this demon. I don't know what's going on right now. I guess if like you were just losing your mind, I guess what else are you gonna do, right? What else are you gonna do? You're gonna talk with them. They kind of want that attention anyway. I guess it's just something, I suppose. Oh! Oh! Oh no! I missed that. Something came out. Oh!
Hide for even longer. Here we are, 1 minute to midnight on your very own doomsday clock. You want me to be serious, sweet? I will oblige. I have control. More control over your life than you care to realize. This film is your evidence. Your actions are not private. The channel will open the feeding pen for all the parasites and pigs, regardless of your participation. This is all to show that there is no reason for you to avoid your investigation. No true logical deduction that leads you to your isolation. You are a stunted, feeble bitch who cannot even leave the house.
Oh, I'm sorry. Like, I know that's some shit a demon would say, but that just made me like a feeble, stunted bitch. I'm like, damn. Damn, bro. Goddamn. I'm sorry. I'm clutching my pearls right now. Oh my God. That was great. I love that. That was beautiful. GG. That was actually fucking gorgeous. We're going to listen to that again. That was so good.
No true logical reason for you to avoid your investigation. No true logical deduction that leads you to your isolation. You are a stunted, feeble bitch who cannot even leave the house, and what a convenient excuse you've had. But your illness is progressing. Time isn't a cure-all, it's a catalyst. You wanted to know why I bother antagonizing you? Have some self-awareness. So now that we're on the same page...
Imagine that you fucked up being a victim of a demon, that the even demon's like, do you know what you're doing right now? I have to let you know that, like, you are gonna get worse. I love that. I actually love that. That it got so tired of your incompetence that it just like, motherfucker, do you see what's happening? I'm taking over this bitch. Like, come on now. I love that. That's such a fun angle to do, that even E got tired of your fucking like not doing anything. It's like, let me spell it out for you. All right. I run this shit now. You've obviously known you had no private time, obviously, because you keep using me. You keep using this goddamn computer. And Jesus Christ. What a fun angle. Can the evil demon voice say that? It kind of has habit vibes now. What the fuck? Honestly, it said that. It said that shit. It's tired. You pissed off a demon in a fun way. It's a different thing when you piss off a demon when you're antagonizing it and everything. This is like, oh, brother. Brother, this guy stinks. Like, it's like that. It's like, God damn. That's what that feels like, man. It's like he's just over there, like, oh my god, please, just figure it out already. Oh my fuck. Like it's like that. That's 100%. I hope that distance worked well for that because that's what it felt like. That's what he felt like. He got tired of it. He 100% got tired of it.
To know why I bother antagonizing you? Have some self-awareness.
Even he's like, do better. Like, do better.
I'll see you in the next episode.
Hey everyone, it's been a while.
Oh, all right. All right, let me sit down. We gotta go through the website again before we move on. Oh. Oh my god. Let me sit down. My microphone's up high. One moment. Whoop. All right. Oh. Sweet Jesus. That was beautiful. What a gorgeous moment. What an absolute fantastic moment. All right. We gotta go back to the website. Where's my videos? All right. So we're gonna go back over here. I got that page up. Cause I wonder if we need to watch it first. We went through the Halloween update. We went through the user. We might Forbidden Fruit update. I wonder if we need to watch the video first and then do the update. We might have to do that. I don't know. What should we do, chat? Should we watch this video first? Or wait, is it even not even on the screen? Fuck. There we go. Should we watch the video first or go through the website? Because we have one update. I don't know what order it needs to do. We might need to watch the video first. Because we got a few links we got to go through. Let's see. I guess we can just look. Fuck it. We're here already. I already made the switch. Maybe we can like piece it together after we watch the video. So this is the Forbidden Fruit update. And this is Journal 1. But apparently was found on the Dragon page, which I'm going to read that last. We're going to go through that, which has been updated throughout the whole series. So we can get like his angle, which by the way is, I'm like my camera. I forgot about it. Hi, I'm here. My tracking's not fucked, I swear. Where it's been updated the entire time as the series has gone on, which we do need to read. But we're gonna do this. This was apparently found on the Dragon page. That's what I'm looking at right here. This is for Forbidden Fruit update. Which is interesting. I just noticed it was like updated. Let me bring this over so you can look at it. So this is the his page. This is what it looks like. They definitely plan for more updates, it seems. I'm curious if we'll actually get this, because apparently the Forbidden Fruit update is the third one. So let's read this. March 11th. Chucky, Child's Play's character. There he is, if you don't know what he looks like. Charles Lee Ray, gender male. I love the choice of spelling there. Race doll. Hair orange, eyes blue, death. Birth, death, January 24th, 1950, November 9th, 1988. Enemies, everyone that gets in his ways, portrayed by Brad Dorff, I guess. Weapons of choice, anything that gets in the way. Why are we having a whole thing about Chucky? It gets in his way. Charles Lee Ray, or Chucky for short. Yeah. Is a fictional character from the Child's Play series of horror films created by Don Mancini? Sure. He is the primary villain featured in the series. Chucky is a doll that was possessed by means of voodoo dolls by serial killer Charles Lee Ray. You know, I've heard good things about the show that came out like several years ago. I haven't checked that out. I never watched the Chucky series. The notorious Lakeshore Strangler. During most of his time, a S.A. doll. S.A. doll? What the fuck? Chucky chased after a boy named Andy Barclay. Because what's up with the misspelling right now? Andy was the first person he told his real name to a doll. Brad has voiced the character in all the films. He also appears at the beginning of the first film in a sequence flashbacks. History. On a cold night in Chicago, Illinois, in November of 1988, Ray was on the run from Detective Mike Norris, Sanderson, after taking refuge in a toy store. The fatally wounded killer, frankly searched for a body to transfer his soul into in order to cheat death. See, I forgot that was the premise of this film as well. I remember seeing the very beginning of that one years and years ago. Never actually sat down to watch any of these films. Show was okay, I heard. On a cold... Okay, what's up with this broken link? The Simpsons? What the fuck is this page? Am I missing something here? What is this journal? Nora's death using the then popular good guy doll. Oh. Ray recited a voodoo chant that resulted in a bit of lightning. Okay. What's next? I feel like we need to watch the video to understand what's going on with this. Interesting. So this is journal 2? Big mail. Journal 1, big mail. Is that one of them? Yeah, that's the next one. Big Mall. Sorry. Big Mall 2. March 27th, computer, the song words. Computer. Yeah. Computer. Oh, yeah. It's not over. It's not all yet. Okay, what the fuck's happening right now? We lost our minds, chat. We've lost them. We're gone. We have perished. Meet the Robinsons, by the way. April 7th. It's like a drug bender happening right now. It's very crazy. Went to the big mall. Giant dragon breathing fire, but Yoda and Batman and King Kong were there. Oh, this is drugs. Aaron lies about IMAX. Huh. But we saw Meet the Robinsons in 3D, not IMAX. I cried. But I stopped crying because he told me that the dragon will get mad if I tell Mom. The dragon was a robot. But I got scared. Saw them, mind blown. Saw Meet the Robinsons in 3D, mind blown. Dad said the dragon was fake, but I knew that. Aaron got in trouble for saying the dragon will get mad. What the fuck is happening right now? This is like someone's like poorly written journal about movies they've seen. April 16th. I want to kill my teacher. Oh, goody. Toy, homework sucks. I hate the car when I'm sick. I threw up unless... I don't know. I had an idea, but I don't know if that's true. I'm not even going to bring it out there just in case. I hate the car when I'm sick. I threw up. Now it smells in the car. I got more sick. Do you get more sick? Mama's smoking in the car. Smells bad too. Ew, puke and cigarette smoke? Nasty. Absolutely disgusting. Aaron did it, throwing up too. When they are 7, but they don't do it. Will I stop too? Don't know. I don't know. Dad said Mom should not do that anymore. Rolf. 17th. Go to hell, William. Also something. Burn in hell, William. And Ghost Rider. That was the poster for Ghost Rider? I forgot about that movie. I forgot about that Nicolas Cage movie. I'm going to kill you, William. Sleep type William. Who the fuck? Why are you so violent against William? Page doesn't exist. Oh, well, William died. Who the fuck William is? Hello, sir. I'll get to you in a second. You chill the fuck out. Well, that was something. There's an image hidden on a Shadow Person mega compilation. What? Oh yeah, we found this image. This is part of the Forbidden Fruit one. I have no clue what this means. I have no presence there. We'll have that there. I remember we ran across that the first time we were like just raw dogging the website. Interesting. Okay. Sigils. Well, that's important. Sigils. Occult means of communicating with and channeling the conceptual forces that shape our world. Thousands of years ago, as the Sumerians were first developing written languages to better communicate with each other, so too emerged a written system for communicating with forces greater than us, those existing beyond the fringes of our own limited perception. Those who serve as the architects of our reality and all who cascade in granular beneath those grand ideas. Just how far the connection between the I'm butchering that word, development of written word and sigils goes is unknown. But I say it's certainly no coincidence. As with any language, the exact symbols and meanings of these sigils have developed over time through their mechanics and purpose has stayed remarkably consistent over thousands of years, ever since the day of the alchemy. Some would argue that this level of consistency and widespread use across many belief sects gives sigils more credence than a lot of the more scattershot records of other occult knowledge. The occult world is largely in agreement on there being 7 primary, quote-unquote, sigils, said to correspond to the following concepts. What's the one? Are these important? Okay. These are not on this list. Oh my god, we got so much else to read. Okay. Order, or the dictionary reality. Through definitions comes knowledge, categorizations, names. Without such a resource, there can be no structure, no right or wrong, no power, no justice. Fate. The guiding light, a force of gravity that pulls us all towards certain outcomes, individuals, socialite, global. I like to think fate as being a sort of custodian. Soul. The realm of our consciousness. That's interesting. Is there more like that? Why? Interesting. This is everything non-physical that makes us. Us. Everything we know and hold dear, our memories and emotions that yep. Spiritual essence that can never quite be broken down or replicated. I think this is what makes us special. Form. So we got N, okay, Y, oh, there's S. S-Y-N-O. Okay. Form. The framework of all living things. Shapes molded into bodies, animated and given life. Ever wonder why pretty much all cryptids bear resemblance to commonly existing body plans? Interesting. Space. The canvas on which everything we experience is painted. Fairly self-explanatory, but be careful not to mistake it for being emptiness or nothing. Space is not nothing. It's more akin to a medium, like air or water. Okay. Time. The means through which all progresses. This is another one of those purpose should be evident if you're any old chronological stable human. But, I forgot also. Shit. Let me finish these sigils, and I forgot to check these websites. Chronological stable human. But again, it's important to note that time can be seen as a medium, like space. Even if we are usually locked into a steady downstream flow, it's very fluid. Void, or true nothing. The opposite of order. The complete absence of definition and knowledge. but in a place dominated by the void, where there is absolutely nothing, not even a list of rules for how reality functions. Is it even possible? Okay. I forgot to check the websites. I don't know why I did this one. Let me bring this back. Do that as well. What is it? Is it Control Shift I? It is. Okay. Alright, so the first row. Aaron, what the fuck are you doing? Aaron, did you leave your computer on? Are we getting hacked? No, sorry, don't mind this. Leave it up? He's part of the team too. Okay. Fascinating. Nothing here. It's not over. It's not over. Okay, those are interesting. What is this? Okay. All right. Did we look at the toy one? Are we on the toy? No, we have not looked at the toy one. So what is the hidden messages? Can we take these down, like, actually? He just said he wanted to kill his teacher. Calm down. I got it under control. Lol? What are you lolling about? Who's lolling? Someone's losing their goddamn mind. That's all I know. Fascinating. Okay. So, Aaron put these up? Whose journals are they then? Is there anything on this? No, just an image. That makes sense. Okay. Interesting. We'll have to figure that one out. Let's see. Is it only in this that we have highlighted words? Let me get a sticky note. Let's see. Cause like I'm always curious when they do highlighted stuff like that. N O N Y M? No. Yeah. A synonym. Thank you. Thank you. Synonym. Is that like it literally did spell out synonym. So is it like is it like all of them together supposed to mean something? Oh, what if I F? I'm doing like the symbols, the first letters. What are this like the first letters to that? O F S F S T V. Nope, those are just a jumble bunch of letters. What else is a synonym? Fascinating. All right. Let me finish reading this page, I suppose. Now, if you were to draw any of these sigils corresponding to their concepts, then nothing would happen. These concepts are so broad and all-encompassing that their sigils are essentially meaningless. They communicate far too little information, and you can only exist to convey exactly what you want out of any interaction by using very specific language. So, how do you get more specific? Well, just like with any language, by adding more clarifying words. You can narrow your intent by marking the rim of the fundamental sigil with what are known as microsigils. Unique symbols. They're explaining this, I feel. But nothing looks like this. Unless it's the microsigils. I'm assuming it's the microsigils mixed together, which is interesting. All right. The unique symbols it describes and contribute to more specific ideas. The precise microsigils required to invoke certain things are often discovered through a process of elimination using symbology, or just by creating such a unique and intricate symbol that effectively serves as a name for what you're looking for. If you manage to figure out those names, quote unquote, successfully reproduce them, they can act as a standalone sigil without needing to be inscribed upon the base conceptual sigil. These sigils often call, these are just highlighted, upon more gradual divisions of the larger concept and can include microsigils themselves for further specification. I'm butchering that, but whatever. If marking down a base concept is like describing the entirety of the universe, more specialized sigils utilizing their own microsigils can narrow down to our galaxy, solar system, planet, continent, country, state, city, even building. That's just the magic of the written word for you. So, how do you create and activate a sigil? Another excellent question. You cultivators, curious cats. Is Rebecca readiness? Sigils are first made with materials that make them easy to destroy. Most of the time, this material is flammable, as the activation of many sigils requires them setting them aflame. Okay. Sigils that subvert this expectation are indeed activated by bestowing offerings upon them, or simply by creating the sigil, with the intent of it acting as an invitation or something to enter your home. If you're going to try something like that, I'd say be very careful with who and what you send invites to, and leave absolutely no room for miscommunication. Something to keep in mind during your sigil shaping shenanigans is that the size does matter, sort of. What is this, Witch Hat Atelier? The more you ask for, the grander the presentation of your request must be. Bigger sigils facilitate bigger summonings, and failing to account for the intent of your desire may lead to you not getting exactly what you wish for, or, likely for the best, nothing at all. There's no sense in going overkill, though. Making sigils the size of a city block for a single slice of cake isn't going to make it that much more amazing, theoretically. Of course, the use of sigils has changed alongside humanity. Way back in the day, sigils were mostly used to request direct physical rewards, much like that hypothetical slice of cake, or an alchemy to condition elements with hope that this would make the results of reactions more consistent and easily replaceable, like refining the process of decomposition to master the alchemy concept of Negrito? I don't know. Thus, the theorized first production of the creation of the Philosopher's Stone. Hell, sorry if I was gone. I had to go to Kroger and eat some food. You gotta do what you gotta do. Welcome, Stockton. How's it going? Nowadays, sigils have largely found slightly more abstract practical uses, such as being fashioned into cute little spooky charms designed to inspire good luck, ward away supposedly evil entities like demons and poltergeists, or call upon the protection of angels. Naturally, not everyone is so opposed to the presence of such spirits, and many modern occult groups tend to use sigils in order to invoke them. The most notable subjects for this would be the seven princes of hell, as they always are, whose seven-man lineup should seem strikingly familiar. While looking into it, I did notice that, for some odd reason, the Prince of Fate seems to correspond with the concept of time rather than fate. Well, we're seeing remnants of that, aren't we? From the future and all that jazz. I reckon this is more likely the result of things just being translated a whole bunch across many different languages over a long span of time. After all, it's hard not to see time as the thing that facilitates fate. It's very interesting. We're learning a lot of interesting things right now. So fate has time travel capabilities, essentially, of some form. Always in the future, though. The future coming to the past. Interesting. What do I think, you ask, my dear reader? Well, I think that 1 a.m. Wait, 1 I am. Oh, that's just the background. I thought it was a 1 for some fucking reason. I think that I am very glad to have gotten an opportunity to research all of this. It's fascinating. And that I have a lot of experimenting that I like to do, no matter what Mr. Googly says. So Rebecca did something. That's what this implies. Rebecca did something because that's Murph. Murph has a history of something as well. Also, we can see some of the symbols in there, which is interesting when it resets. Okay. Interesting. All right. Let's check this. Anything in here? Nope. That's just straight information. So this is going to be important. Especially seeing the logo in here. It looks like a little bit of like a mix of some, unless it's its own sigil. Those are those micro sigils I was talking about. So, what the fuck is this? Is this the name, the proper name of him? Shadowy Secret. I love the name of that. That's great. Okay. Discussions. That's the next page we have. My phone just keeps vibrating. Goddamn. Alright, what's this? Hey, Will. This isn't going in the main directory, just using this to say hi. Yo, what is this? This is so shitty to use. It's called a web page, Will. We can put it up wherever we want, and Yahoo will show it to random people everywhere. Cool. Can we add fake info to troll kids using their parents' computers and scare them? Sure, but not too much. I want to cover weird, obscure horror stuff. Don't want to sully a reputation too much before we have one. This stuff is niche. Not my fault that some kid dumb enough to be unable to tell what's real and what's not. Maybe the web would be a better place if people actually checked info before repeating or believing it. Isn't that true? More so than ever. Guess so, lol. You should advertise at school, but use pseudonyms. Nope, not even gonna try. So it's more mysterious. What the fuck, in person? No one will buy that. No, I meant like posters. Oh, okay. I'll be called Webmaster A. Some real hacker shit. Uh-huh. The A stands for Aaron. Exactly. It's genius. So this is prior to the website being put up. I'll make the posters. I got a copy of PS7 off a torrent I found, and my mom has a color printer. Badass. Just make sure you pick out your own code name too, man. Yeah, I'll try to remember, dog. Okay. Aha! We got a lot. Okay. 3 words, all wrapped together in hypertext markup language. 1. I break all limits. I touch the skies. Powerful in fantasies, essential in life. This is the power that comes from drive. What am I? Oh, this is a fucking riddle. 2. Bed, bathroom, house, work, home. Something's missing. Look up. What am I? Ceiling? Roof? I fucking suck at riddles. God damn it. 3. The things we see shape us. Nature is a canvas that can be painted by nurture. We remember things, and memory has flaws. Humans often pick up mistakes in retellings of events and treat them as truth. If all are in agreement that this is the truth, the past really happened. Once we lose word 1, you still need some source of power. We are built on the things we remember. Maybe a part of us is built by how we remembered. November 11th. What am I? What had November 11th on it? Interesting. We're going to leave that up. I'll look at you in a second. Don't worry. Willpower to Remembrance is the next page that we have. This is isn't this one of the images of a God, what was it? The Basilisk? Is that nope, I'm not on the right page for that. Was it? No. What was it? God, I already forgot what that creature was. I know what it is though. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. So we got another discussion page. Will, seriously, what the fuck? Chill out, dude. You don't have to make a new page just to chew me out. Yes, I did. Because, so this is Will. Yeah, so William and Aaron were the originators of this. Okay. Yes, I did, because the only way to talk to everyone without setting off this fucking time bomb we call the internet. Whatever. No, it is seriously a problem. You've been my friend since middle school, and the world is falling apart around us, and you're pulling this shit still? Do you even care? I've seen it around here, Will. I know it's not just seeing me. It's seeing... I don't even remember how many people across the entire goddamn world multiple times. You've seen it too. You had to have. Will? Will! Have you ever considered that sometimes I just need a bit of a fucking break, Aaron? Jesus Christ. Answer the question. Lay off! Holy shit! Yes, I've seen it. Who hasn't? Becca hasn't. Dude. What? She totally has. No, she hasn't. She hasn't said anything about it. Oh my god. Dude, the thing is screwing with our memories again. She started seeing it a few days ago. Oh. Yeah, not exactly awesome. Why do you think I've been in such a peachy mood? I mean, between GM being a selfish idiot who should have shotgunned himself long before he came here. Goddamn. You being the dipshit who screwed everyone over because of your curiosity, and Becca being in hysterics. I got so much to be happy about. Will. What now? Can you stop being a dick for 2 seconds? Because it helps none of us. Least of all yourself. No, dude. Fuck you. You always took this shit seriously. Ever since you had Becca and GM join, you started being a tight ass with quality on this dog shit site. I had to stop doing this shit on the main site because of your constant bitching and focus on the forums, and then you start focusing less on me, and then you look into some stupid kid and dog picture and got everyone with a case of chronic cognito herpes. What the fuck? And just when we think we can ride out the storm, suddenly the wrath of God comes down on us just for seeing something? Some God, right? Honestly, I doubt these things are actually from God, but hell is definitely real, and it's called having to spend time with my shitty friend Aaron. You don't have to say any of that. You could have said you were frustrated or upset and left it at that. You're an immature asshole, Will. I'm not letting you make this harder for everyone. Lol. Good luck. Oh. Well, that's not great. We saw something like that leaching out of the video, I'm pretty sure. Wait. What the fuck? No. Aaron? Is it the safest way to talk? I need to try and stay. Well, something happened. Something happened. Ugh. Oh, all right. Well, I don't know what these riddles are. Chat, do you guys have any clue what's going on with these riddles? I'll re-say them. 3 words all wrapped together in hypertext markup language. I don't even know what a hypertext markup language is. Is it this that I'm looking at? So 1, I break all limits, I touch the skies, powerful in fantasies, essential in life. I wonder if that was like the page that we were just on. Is it willpower, essential to life? So that's power that keeps you just. So willpower. Oh, what it was. Okay, so willpower. Tor? I was just curious, like, was it missing? Look up, what am I? All right. Well, I guess I'm assuming. Could the 3 words be spread the word? No, I think it was like whatever these words were. This like hyperlink. Remembrance. But yeah, I think that's what that like this puzzle was to get to this page. I think this is the first like in your face puzzle. I think that's what it was. Because that would make sense. Essential, powerful in fantasy, essential in life, willpower makes sense. Tor, I guess. Yeah, that's the only thing I could think of with that. I didn't realize that was going to lead to that. I thought this was like maybe for something different, but yeah. So this destroyed a whole friendship. That makes sense. It's time for our next video, chat. It is time for our next video. That is what we're doing, because that is basically it for that update. Let's see how this makes sense. But I gotta fix this webpage. One moment. All right. So this is the last video. Sorry, I'm just going off of audio because of work. I don't know what I'm talking. No, you're fine. It was a good guess, nonetheless. That's the whole part of it, right? Puzzles are about brainstorming, so like it's important to like have that. There's no such thing as bad ideas when it comes to brainstorming. It's just it's going down a path to the right answer, right? That's how I kind of look at it as. All right, so last video, Forbidden Fruit, which we just read the update for. Maybe we can actually have an understanding. I think I still have it, most of it up. We're gonna read this last, and then we're probably gonna call it after that. All right, what does the description say? Taking the first bite of knowledge. Hey guys, been a while. Might drag a bit towards the end, but I was losing steam. Hopefully, don't expect any surprise scares this time. Okay. All right.
Hey everyone, it's been a while. This video is us coming together to reach an understanding about what's going on. We intend on fully coming back for the foreseeable future, even if things are a bit slower than they were in 2019. We had to cut a lot of footage just because of time, so stay tuned till the end for a special announcement if you want to see full uncut shit.
But yeah.
So what is this now? This is information about the entire website. Okay, there's that symbol again. Okay, so this is their notes, I'm guessing. A ghost, all useless pages as near as I could tell. This is all scratched out, which is interesting. Realizing occult demon imagery looks doggish, meaning who's that artist? Hallucination, internal influences, yeah. Reconsider, recompiled. No drive to sin, maybe. Looking for vessel, unlikely see above. I love it's all crossed out. But yeah, this is Rebecca's drawings. We know that much. Fallen Angels, image is all fucked up. Don't know why though. Don't even know what to make of this. Weird folklore, just a dead end. Basilisk spread. So like they really started to finally go look at the website at the end of everything. So Spread through human creation, mesmic hazards, occult groups and sigils, possibilities. Remember, see interrogation. Okay. Tragedies and trauma. I'm guessing it's like how we were supposed to watch this to help progress through the website, I'm assuming. Channel PF now 2. Yeah, it's the sigil. Oh. It became this. So the sigil has this in it on the PF file with the dog with the original photo on it, which it must be his name. Like the true name of Fate. I'm assuming. If you can figure that out, broken B sigil GIF, open in tab to see. Huh? Okay, where's that at? Huh. Okay, I'm gonna finish reading this. Spread through human creations, mesmic hazards, occult groups or sigils, possibly remember see interrogation, tragedies and trauma, emotions might have weight, feel too easy, cliche, one image broken, other seems distorted, file name irrelevant, important piece line up, but no useful info for curing, few leads, mostly occult mythos, impossible to tell. A veracality probably next to 0. It's a start, broken sigil. Broken equals B sigil gift. Open it in tab to see.
I see you have a lot of stuff from the website here.
So when that first came out, I was like, fuck yeah, because I had looked for pages before, tried to find more pages archived. When the website went back up, I was like, okay, there's finally going to be something useful, right? So I went through everything a dozen times. Got the whole process right here. That's why it's useful, right? Try to find more.
I want to look at these images. What's going on?
Back up, I was like, okay, there's finally.
Also, you notice it's like 42 out of 45. It's like 42 out of 76. It is 45 now.
Something useful, right? So I went through
everything
a dozen.
Okay.
Times. Got the whole process right here. That's why it's kind of a mess. Big deal is this thing is a basilisk.
Use an image to avoid dog infecting the video. Basilisk. Okay.
That's what they're calling it. The page on basilisks describes exactly what we're dealing with. It's something that spreads through human creations. It's a mimetic hazard related to sigils, which after reading it, I realized that it is shown us in interrogation, the channel profile picture now, and sigils keep coming up in all the occult mythology and stuff. I don't know. This is something. I don't know what to do with it right now, but it's something. There's also some weird links, like the basilisk page has this distorted.
Why are we getting random Mario?
Do with it. Sigils keep coming up in.
Is there any other sigils? Do you guys give an example?
This is something. I don't know what to do with it right now, but it's something. There's also some weird links, like the Basilisk page has this distorted image, which is the same one that was in the Jeff the Killer update. This one that was put there for some reason. That's big point number 1.
I think the Basilisk thing kind of brings me to a point I want to make. There are certain pages on the Paranormal Prickhead site that people take as more noteworthy as opposed to a bunch of other cryptids, and it seems kind of arbitrary. Obviously, some, like Basilisk, that just makes sense. I'm gonna be honest with you, though. I'm talking to the audience here. Basilisk, this is just a type of demon. This is not a weird fringe thing. If you're in horror circles, you've heard that before. And I'm not talking about what everyone else has been saying, where it's like, oh, it's like Roko's basilisk. I'm gonna be real. I haven't heard that before. This is just a creature in mythology. Point number 2, because you seem to not understand what these pages mean. This is mythology. A lot of the stuff on these pages, I've looked through this, it does not line up with what we've been experiencing. It overlaps, but there are things that are wrong. And I think the biggest point of that is the dog appears physically. It explicitly says that the basilisk cannot appear physically because they're supposed to be through creation, creative expression, and media.
They didn't know everything. I don't know, it might not be the best.
Okay. Broken, the boy in the painting RPG? Okay.
Best way to go through it, but when I was going through this, I was like, I am going to ignore everything that doesn't have direct proof of relevance to what we're dealing with. Fucking everything except for the basilisks and the Grossman, because now we have verifiable evidence of that being real.
That was probably...
What was that?
Because now we have verifiable evidence of that being real.
That was...
Yeah, okay, I didn't always see a photo of it. I wanted to see, what was that? Is there anything in that in between? Or was that just fade away? Okay.
That was probably the worst for me. That's really just because I genuinely don't remember that being there. I remember the conversation that was had.
Wait, it was in that video?
Considering what Arthur said. But I've heard about Der Grossman before. It is a German myth.
That's what it was, a
angel
Der Grossman.
And it inspired Slenderman.
Wait. Question. Was that actually in that video? Did I just not notice it at the end there? It was when they were looking at the window. Where are you?
You recognize you had a problem, but I don't know.
Dude.
Can you keep this private from Dave?
I cannot tell if it was meant to be there. All right, whatever.
A German myth about an angel, and it inspired Slenderman. I know that much. I don't remember
Did
anything
it?
else. Like, I looked over the site a bit too after everything. I kind of had to get my butt in gear. On the site, there's so much shit that's messed up, and none of it is more messed up than the Grossman page.
Okay, we've got the Basilisk and we've got the Grossman. It is what it is. They're the ones we're dealing with. I don't even know where else to go except for to just narrow things down to the simplest, manageable pieces that we can handle. Now, as I was talking about, I looked for every mention of basilisks and the thing. There are stories on the website. Everywhere this thing goes, there's signs of self-censoring. It
Roland's
corrupts
Basilisk
videos.
is
Ice Cream
important,
Monkey
in my
fan
opinion.
mentions the prickheads had like their hard drives wiped. Your drawing got all fucked up. You don't remember it showing up.
The drawing actually got physically fucked up in that?
There's something I want to say
I thought that was like pixelization. Oh.
about this. This is something I noticed. I don't know if you put it together. It might just be a coincidence. But it says the author on that page when you click on it. It says it's made by Sinislation player, like 202. There's a whole section in the video that the dog uploaded that's felt meaningless to me. Because it was just you and Arthur playing Portal. But you talked a lot about Cabin Fever of all things, and that was one of the games that was developed by that company. So I feel like there has to be some sort of reason there. Maybe it was.
Wait, is that an actual game? Like, I could look up. I'm curious. Well, that's a different type of cabin fever, that's for sure. It's a visual novel. Well, it's not exactly the game they're going for.
The dog giving some bullshit hint? I don't know.
Because I have my own feelings about that video. I think it was a very intentional thing that the Basilisk is doing, with a very specific objective in mind that I'm not too fond of, honestly. And
What was that?
What? Go back.
I wanted to organize some thoughts because
The fuck was that? Frame! Alright, hang in there. Keep your eye on the prize. Always thought this cat looked like he was getting tortured.
What was that?
What? Go back.
I wanted to organize some thoughts because I think there's some good news to be learned
What's
from
it
all
up?
of this. I really struggled finding an upside to all of it because I went into the Brigade's page thinking, okay, there's going to be something useful here, you know, maybe a lead, and I guess there are a couple. But here's the questions I was asked. Someone is putting the site back up. We don't know who. It's the same.
Is it being put back up, or is it just being thrown by time? But in a different way. Fate does bring like future like stuff to the past, but why not vice versa? Unless fate doesn't work like that, I suppose. But like that's an interesting thought in my opinion for what we've known about this series so far is like, is it like that? Like, is like some like things going through some timey-wimey bullshit? Or is it actually like a possibility of one of the original people that had access to the website is still alive? Because I assumed at this point they all vanished. Very much so.
Thing with Ice Cream Monkey Fan, we don't know who's re-uploading those videos. I think it would probably be the same person, so it might be one of the prickheads. That would make the most logical sense.
There's like one page there where there's an Ice Cream Monkey Fan videos post, specifically links to the re-upload channel.
There's the fact that one of Ice Cream Monkey Fan's re-uploads was posted as the same day as the web ad that pointed to the website. So whoever's doing this is putting it all up together very intentionally.
The dog clearly uploaded the web ad video. I don't think that it's the one uploading everything else.
Here's the thing. It says whoever is doing it, I think in the description of the video said it's like allowing it to happen. So that means that whatever computer or person this is originating from has to be infected, right? And here's where I think the important parts are in terms of where we can start making actions going forward. Looking into these people is a good first step. Aaron is the webmaster's name. William, who on the About page, they said they know each other in real life. Googly Moogly, I tried. He was on the Something Awful forum where you found the real image, and that was in 2002. In June of 2009 is when the Grossman video was posted.
I didn't realize we had that connection. I should have gone back to look, but yeah. So that makes sense how they have experience with that then.
Where Ice Cream Monkey Fan mentions him posting that picture with the rainbow and a chimney, where it's actually the thing. So he was alive for at least 6 years, assuming that's a good sign, right? Like, this is manageable. Anyway, my point is, we don't know what happened to these people. Maybe they're still around, but at least 6 years, that's good, right? That's good news. What if they're the ones putting the site back up, and it's just too risky to...
Also, just to talk about the audio, it does say we get random cuts. I'm assuming that Aaron is there, but yet for some reason they're cutting them out, which is interesting.
Communicate directly.
I don't really buy it. The only thing I can think that's like that is the potential threat of Der Grossman. But if the dog is willing to do so much and they aren't going to be direct at all in comparison, it feels suspicious at best.
That's true.
My other train of thought was based off of the original creepypasta of all things, because I don't know how true that story is, but there is an individual in there, Mary E. I remember it was a long time that she was supposed to be infected.
That makes me feel a little bit better, at least, because things are scary, but that's a lot of time. Maybe they figured something out.
Arthur, how long have you been infected?
What?
How long have you had it?
Yeah. Because it's really hard to say, because I saw so much crap around the same time. I don't know, I guess 10 years?
10 years?
What the fuck?
I genuinely have no idea. Because a lot of the symptoms are
You've
stuff
had
that could
it
have been
for a
outside.
decade. Like, was it like a slow progression? Like maybe you just got exposed to the lesser version or something? And
Let's be generous here, say 10 years. 10 years and you're doing not terrible. We were hanging out all the time and you seem like you're doing pretty good. That's good. Okay, so we got time.
I just want to know like what I'm doing wrong.
I don't know if you noticed this, but speaking of the About page,
I feel like it has to do with like mental state also, you know? I think it has to do with that. Very much a mental state situation. Aaron is like doing better because he's got like friends and people, so like maybe it has less effect. Maybe it's mental strength. I think that's how it comes down. Also, I had a random thought. If the numbers do come and play, what if we don't see anything for another couple years? Like if they're playing the long con of creating a series, I'm like, we're actually gonna wait until time happens, because I feel like some series have done that. Just not into such a grand aspect. That'd be interesting, though.
there are like some letters that are italicized. I just put it into the URL and it leads to a secret page. But they were talking about the dog. They were going over like how they had contained it. They didn't say how, but they deleted everything and they were kind of arguing about it. And then there was more secret text that led to another page, which is just the same conversation. And they're saying how it could be, the basilisk can be transmitted through patterns. Like, you know, it could be in your brain, it could be in a computer, it could be a drawing, maybe? I don't know.
So they think that it's just, like, information.
That's how I understood it.
As long as they're right, that's big. That is huge.
It also explains why stuff like degrading images neutralizes it. It's because you're actually changing the information.
That makes me think with metamorphosis theory. The pattern's still there, and a lot of the image around it is, like, auxiliary. The pattern does change through natural processes, image loss. I don't know how to say this because it's like an intuition. There's certain things, they stick out more to you because you know.
you know. I feel like there's a point where the later things get, the more specialized, they stop being the dog. It becomes something else. If this thing's an organism, I guess that's making children? That's gross as fuck, I'm not gonna lie.
That's something to jot down. I guess everything else that I had is just related to the most recent video. The whole thing, I spent a lot of time thinking about this, is that it's bullshit. It is designed to piss us off and put us against each other. I was going through all the clips, I was thinking, what is the through line? You know what it is? It doesn't want us to trust Arthur. Everything. It cherry picks moments over a whole year. It's not like it was a recurring thing, and it's...
Damn! I've been affected. I've been influenced. I still am sus. I'm just saying.
Saying, oh, this guy keeps pushing to bring the channel back. Isn't that suspicious? He lied to you about all this shit. Isn't that bad? It's pushing a narrative, but I don't understand why.
So there's a little bit of a jump.
Damn, I've been influenced.
Start talking about Arthur right away. The way that we met is so fucked up. It really felt like you just made me open that, and
I mean, you already were infected. Like,
yeah.
What?
Remember in the first video, this weird like distortion on the screen? That means you got infected.
I came to the same conclusion. You downloaded the video, your computer immediately got fucked up.
Yeah, that makes sense. They were affected then.
Hold on. What video?
It was update, right? Because remember, and in the next
All their memories are being affected. They don't remember. I feel very stupid right now. Oh my god. Yeah, like so you had to be there for the year. The last video that was an hour long. There was a narrative being pushed. Yes. I still think it's weird. I don't know. Let's
Arthur
continue.
Points it out to you. He says, "Oh, don't you see the weird goop going down?" Before he made you open the picture a bunch of times.
The
computer
fuck?
was
Oh my
already
god! It's the clip where it's talking about Nightcore.
What?
I remember that
That's what
because
stands out to you?
I remember. No, I fucking remember that because I'm talking to this new person and I talk about fucking Nightcore. Because I know it was anti-Nightcore because I had the video slowed down. It was like perfect, but it was also just
They're having a
very
blame blast
embarrassing.
moment. It'd be
And
like that.
the fucking goop, and I thought it was a window, and that doesn't make any fucking sense because it's clearly like not the same. There's no curtains in that picture, so you didn't do it. You did not do it.
I mean, no.
He didn't.
So then, wait, why did you make me open the image and then?
There's a few reasons. Like, if you got infected and then you just went around and gotten sick and you had no idea it was the smile dog thing, then that would have been a real pain in the ass. I had to do it with that, and
Like it wouldn't have been obvious.
of course not. A lot of the symptoms are just kind of like nausea, headaches, etc. Like when I had
Well,
I had to like take different medications.
Well, that was like the whole point of it too, right? It's not obvious when it comes to the basilisk. You don't know until it's too late, which makes sense. But like, I still think there is a outside force. I would not be surprised if it is still Arthur, though. Like, I don't know.
I started actually working out, and nothing really helped. And then,
Basically, if you didn't make me do that, I probably would have forgotten about it. I would have been skeptical. I would have just thought that I had like a chronic illness or something.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought.
That makes more sense to me too, because you said earlier that you basically didn't really know when you got infected. You said 10 years ago, but you sounded very unsure. And that makes more sense to me.
I really don't know.
I was thinking it would have just been get infected and then it's like, haha, oh, I am the dog, and yeah.
Really a relief to hear because that's just what I've been trying to argue for a while now. I spent so long trying to rationalize the shit you were doing.
Well,
and I know you weren't doing well. I didn't want to like interrogate you.
I have one more question for you. Why have you been so oblique about it?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, well, my point is that you just about it.
What does oblique mean?
Okay, well, my point is that you just haven't really told us much of note, even though you came in offering to be the guy that knew how to deal with it.
I didn't realize their name was Arthur Murphy. Were they saying Murphy as in like last name in the paranormal? That can't be a coincidence, right? So what if they if they say Murphy, was it actually their first name Murphy, or were they just calling him Murphy and Murph? Because I know you do that. I mean, for fuck's sake, there's a guy on like Dimension 20. His like, it's like his name is, they call him Murph, and that's not his like first name or nothing. You know, it's like it's Murph. Okay, so maybe that's why it seems so sus and everything, because he was maybe one of the potential people of paranormal. I don't know. I might be grasping right now. It is also Murphy.g@gmail.
And would help out and everything. And first of all, just for your side of things, you made yourself look really bad. The dog was just using it against you. Do you have...
Where was that image?
Yourself look really bad. The dog...
Nancy plays audio from frustration, where Arthur says, "I kind of want to provoke it." Oh,
dog was just using it against you. Do you have like an explanation, or the audience kind of like we should clear your name a bit?
It's just really hard to talk about and think about. I feel like kind of everything kind of is like it might be the dog. I don't know how to think about it.
Because one of the things I've noticed is it's just hard to think of things and articulate a point.
Yeah.
If it's been a decade, man, like how old were you?
I don't know, dude.
Exactly. So, like, fuck, that explains a lot, actually.
This whole time, you've just had brain fog so bad that you just...
It does do that.
Why lie for so long, man? Were you just...
I don't know, because like a lot of stuff, I seem so sure before like I think about it, like, oh yeah, I know this. But then when you actually think about it and you have to actually say it out loud and put it into action, it's like there's a door and you know the door, you know where it goes, and you step into the room and the room's entirely rearranged. And it's really, really, really like difficult. Does that make sense?
I'm sorry.
You know that one part of the video that's like kind of distorted during the call?
Pardon me? Yeah, I noticed there's like some picture there. I didn't get around to looking at it.
If you go over and you stretch it out a certain way and like into like a square image, I think it's one of the original Smile Dog images. When I was infected ages ago, Grin Fiend, it was like, I think they emailed me, I'm not sure. But if you look their stuff up online, they post a lot. When I tried to isolate the image and did it, it looked really similar to the kind of crap that a lot. I'm not sure. But if you look their stuff up online, they post a lot. Stretch it out a certain way and like into like a square.
Did you just admit something that you didn't know
about?
about?
Original Smile Dog images. When I was infected ages ago, Grin Fiend, it was like, I think they emailed me, I'm not sure. But if you look their stuff up.
So you are Ice Cream Monkey fan? So that would make sense if it was actually about 10 years ago then. So they are Ice Cream Monkey fan. I did have that theory. Okay, all right. Maybe?
They post a lot. When I tried to isolate the image and did it, it looked really similar to the kind of crap that they were posting around.
So
it does kind of look like it.
I couldn't even make out anything in that picture. It looks like
actually,
noise.
This might be something important to say. Something I noticed is that when you're infected, pattern recognition, like it literally hijacks that part of your brain. To agree, just by looking at that section of the video, I could tell that was the dog.
How?
The dark shape in the middle, it's the dog. How did you find it exactly?
There's that one guy, Grin Fiend, he had a MySpace page that I was aware of for a while, and he had a few pictures uploaded there, and one of them, it looks just like the one from the video when you try and undistort it.
Grin Fiend has a fucking MySpace this whole time?
MySpace is still up?
Yeah.
I don't know why.
That's also valid.
Why didn't we fucking look him up?
I looked up everyone else.
I mean, I found this like just a little bit, like literally earlier today, so.
Dude, I spent months. Arthur, this isn't like the Mario video, right? Like, the basilisk didn't point you in the direction of this.
No. I mean, I kind of just knew about the name Grin Fiend for like ever, and I kind of kept a few tabs on them.
Do you have anything else to show here?
Sorry.
No, this is all I got.
I have a few things I still gotta talk about. There's a whole time dilation thing with you guys. I'm not using that in like the exact scientific way. I mean in the sense that the viewers are literally several years ahead of us.
It's been getting worse, too.
It's been getting more drawn out as time goes on. Even now, like, I don't know what fucking time it is for these people.
I don't know what that means. Probably nothing good.
Here's what I'm gonna do.
Are you in the comments? Okay.
I'm gonna have, when I'm editing this, I'm gonna put the date on the screen. I think we should say what date it is that things were uploaded.
So this is 2021. This premiered March 31st, 2025. So they're about 4 years in the future. Swear to God, I would not. So far, this is my theory. We're probably not going to see anything on this channel for another like few years. When things actually go down, like if Arthur is Ice Cream Monkey fan and he's been affected for that long, which I'm starting to think he is, would make sense. Shit's about to go down, possibly when he hits closer to the 15-year mark. So my guess is we're probably not going to actually see a proper upload for many a year. If you wanted to play like that whole play the long game of it, I would not be surprised.
Going forward.
Good idea.
You know, the one bonus of the time thing, people told Davey lottery numbers, and he's rich now. So that's like the
that's
greatest
canon.
Experimental proof we could have had. Only problem is that he can't send us money.
It's fucking bullshit. It says it's cheating. What does that even mean? Why does it even matter if buying you a new computer isn't gonna fix anything? Why is that a problem?
He actually got rich? That's funny. That's part of the story. I love that. The internet is getting so weird though. Would YouTube be usable for content like this at that point? Well, that's why they have like Patreon and stuff, right? Like I mean, it's things that have been going around for a while, so why not in a few more years? Who knows? We don't know what's gonna happen in that time period. Who knows? But that's if they do that. I think that's funny though. It's like actual people gave him lottery numbers and they added to the lore that he used them, and now he's just a millionaire. Like, that's funny. That's really fucking funny. That's really fucking fun. You know what? I would probably do the same. Do the exact same fucking thing. But yeah, I don't know. That's if they actually do that commitment, which they might. I mean, but like we'll see. I mean, like there'll still be videos and there'll be still probably people wanting to check that out. There will always be a certain group dedicated enough that want to check this out in years' time. Like this has already been going on for a couple of years, right? Like was the oldest video is like almost 4 years old, I want to say. What was the first video? Well, this is the re-upload. Yeah, the first video was like 4 years ago for season 1. What's a few more years if that is the case, if that's what's going to happen? Who knows? We don't know. We'll see how it goes, you know? Like, I think, like, as a thing that's staying around, YouTube will definitely be around. And, like, videos, like, videos do well still. Just, will it be as popular? Like, well, for algorithm-wise, probably not. But, like, that's also why they have a Patreon. Say fuck you to the algorithm. I'm not at that point, obviously. I have to suck algorithm's dick, but you know, here we are.
For the record, I do have like a new computer now. It wasn't fucking cheap. It pissing me off. I should have a clip of me trashing that old computer solely just because I pissed off of people thinking that it's if you break the computer, it's gonna fix it. I guarantee you, this new one, there's gonna be activity. If it's information, all it really needs is like me.
Hell yeah!
I make something.
Fuck that shit up.
Who's to say it couldn't slip in somehow? That ties into another thing I have, is that I think something we should do going forward is between uploads, you guys can ask questions and we'll answer a few of them every upload. Just trying to communicate more with people. I guess there's 2 more things. We're kind of nearing the end here. I do just want to apologize to both of you because just through the past year, I've been so distant, and when we do talk, like with Davey, I either lay my problems on him, or I just kind of act insufferable and cranky, and it doesn't help anyone, doesn't help me. I just feel like I've been an asshole for the past while, and
I mean, a little bit.
It comes from the fact that I've been suffering. That isn't an excuse for that kind of behavior.
It's fine, man. I'd be real pissed off if I were in your shoes too. Like, I get it. You don't need to apologize. It's fine.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I really shouldn't have put that May conversation on you, cause that was bad. Granted, I don't know how lucid I was for that. I don't know what the fuck I was talking about.
Don't worry about it. It's in the past. Doesn't matter. It doesn't bother me.
No, it's
Just
for
focus
the
on what we can do
future.
now.
I guess just moving on, try to get this over with, because we've been recording for over an hour. I'm gonna have to cut this shit down hard. That last video, oh my god, I was bored out of my fucking mind. It's worse when you live through that, so you already know what it's showing. Ooh, ouch.
So there's
Special announcement time! So, Davey can't send money, and I just blew a lot of money on a new PC. It's hard to work in these conditions, and everyone involved is pretty isolated. That's where you come in. We're launching a Patreon. Don't worry, future uploads won't be locked behind a paywall. Right now, we only offer getting your name in the credits
Chain
and
Anchor.
maybe getting a sketch from one of the Chainmail Chasers once a month. But more may come in the future. And hey, who's to
Chunky
say
Puff?
the whole thing couldn't change once we're done
It's Chunky Puff, Siege Man. You're not helping with the situation.
with this whole mess. Fucking wishful thinking. Another benefit, free to everyone who signs as a member, paid or not, is access to extended uploads. See that time slot on the bottom? This was originally 30 minutes long, but was cut down immensely for time. That longer cut should be available on Patreon right now. So, what are you waiting for?
This is part of it.
Become a Chainmail Chasers patron today.
This is all part of it. I'm first off really just gonna say expect something big in the next year or two. I'm thinking this was just uploaded a year ago, little over a year ago. We're gonna see something very big come out of them in the next couple years. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. The next upload is gonna probably be pretty insane if this is how they're setting it up. This is a real page. This is a real page. They have members. They actually have some income. Ah, May. Look at that. We had a May update. April, website teaser. See, like I said, I don't know why it's in this language, by the way. I don't know what I did. Why, whenever I open up fucking Patreon, it's in this fucking language, and I don't know how to change this. They just had the May update not long ago. Yeah. I expect big things coming out of this. Sooner than later. They're definitely doing stuff. Side project, early access. Yeah. They're working on stuff. I don't know why I'm in a different language on this site. It's so fucking weird. Yeah. Yeah, they're working on stuff. They're still working on it. That's great. So we have time. So that's how we have. That's the type of time dilation we have with it. All right. Now I understand. Now I understand, chat. I understand now of why there hasn't been a new upload for a hot minute. Because technically, weird things are happening, and this is a setup. This is 100% a setup, in my opinion. That's what it feels like. This feels like a setup, wholeheartedly. Just like a big setup for some, like a next big video. Which they have now a new PC, meaning if they actually bought like a proper PC, that means they expect some really cool effects coming forward for next video. Very similar to, I'm assuming, this is like why I'm assuming what that's how it's going to be, is that we're going to see something kind of crazy similar to the Smiling Dog taking over their laptop type situation. So awesome. That's what I'm assuming. We're gonna, there's big steps, you know, there's gonna be big steps happening with this series, and I'm very excited to see how that's gonna go. But yeah, no, story wise, it makes sense what is happening right now. So like, they're still locked behind that pass. In like 4 years ago, Davy's rich. I think that's funny. That's the funniest thing I think I've heard so far is that Davy's rich as hell. Like, way to use that to your advantage. Except they can't use it. So like, what's the fuck? That's funny as hell to me. But there is a lot. This is a crazy ass project, and I'm very excited about it. The makers of the video will return for Avengers Doomsday. Kind of. We looked at everything that was available on the website. There was only like 2 non-canon stuff, but that's not that big a deal. Oh, I totally forgot. We were gonna read one last thing. I totally forgot. Totally forgot about that. I'll bring it up for you. I totally forgot about this. Because this is the last page we have not got to check out. So we're going to do that real quick. Totally forgot. Let me pause the fucking music. Because I think we have audio for this. I thought we were done. I lied to you, chat. We have more. So I think it starts up. So we're going to go from the bottom up. I think. Intermission. Pears of normal pickles. Indeed. I wasn't expecting audio from him. That's fine. I've been biding my time. Oh, we're gonna have to look at that. All right. Can you see that when I highlight it? By the way, I've highlighted because I'm gonna know I'm on this screen. All right. So that was intermission. So that was like the first. Did I get rid of it? So that was for the Halloween update. By the way, this website got added for the Halloween update, and every other update since has been updated. They have plans to keep going until 13, which I guess makes sense. So expect, honestly, big things are going to be coming in the future, I'm assuming. And I'm very excited about that. So let's see. Let's keep listening. Gotcha. What is this? Huh. Why does the background look like Gigas from Earthbound? I don't know, man. I don't know. So this sends you to this page, which was the company, supposedly the people that made that one Cabin Fever Dreams, which we saw the video on. And this is like the story about how they just faded away. I remember that. Okay. And our last one for Forbidden.
They return on their own terms. A trio of those who really can defeat what is coming. May they look hard enough.
Interesting. How's it being a dumb guy trying to figure out an ARG? I'm dumb. I'm very dumb, but we're done. We're done for now. Yo, tell that man who's whispering in my ear to knock it off. I'm trying to sleep here. You can't, you can tell him yourself. He's a demon. You do it. So what does this head do? Ah, the beginning of the updates. Understandable. Okay. Yeah, we did say that. We did learn about that. All right. Is there anything I missed in here? No? Okay. Okay. So that was that. That's everything. That is everything for finally Chainmail Chasers. I like the story. I love the idea of this. It's way more intricate than I thought it was going to be. And it's been a lot of fun. It's also been really fun to see the creator actually come in to hang out with us for a couple of the days as we were going through this, and also helping, which I thought was really funny. I think it shows how terrible I am with these type of things, where even the creator's like, I'm gonna help you out with this. I'm like, thank you. I'm stupid. Also, I love that it goes off for like Swindlebot too. Just said hi to him. It's really funny, but also really cool to see that. There's like basically grace their presence into our little channel. But yeah, this is a very exciting story that's still ongoing. Just means the creator is a cool person. Creator is a cool person, honestly. They're really awesome. That was a fucking crazy moment that we had the first week, honestly. But them and their team have made a fantastic project that is still ongoing, that seems to be making progress, and I'm really excited to see more out of this. Like I said, I really do assume that we're probably not going to get anything updated closer to whenever Arthur hits closer to the 15 mark in their universe. So probably in a few more years, maybe, unless time changes more so than it actually is. It's really up to Mr. Fate over here, this demon, but they made something really crazy, and it's honestly crazy if it is such a small team that it is, right? Like, where was it? Years, yes, probably years. The series is already almost like 5 years old, so we would not be surprised if we see another update in a couple more years, purely for that. If you want to keep the effect that they have going on for it, I can see them doing that. The last video was a year ago. Working timeline. I wanted to look at working timeline.
Chainmail Chasers, Davey here. Today we're covering a working timeline of the.
We don't need to hear that. Where is it? I want to see the staff for this. Yeah. The voices to come. So we have the creator, the actor, artwork, profile picture, editing, scripting, and wow, they did it all by themselves. Are you kidding me? That's crazy. Maybe it's shit for different now, but at the time, 3 years ago, Well, this is the copy I ran. This is probably a different time period. To get that whole website set up for the way it is, that's crazy. That's actually insane. This team, honestly, this team is a crazy of just a, what is it? It's just a 3-person team. Did the editing and animation. So they did that for, was it interrogation video? That whole sequence. Is it this one? Yes. They did this whole sequence themselves as well. That's impressive. That's so fucking cool. Just a small team. I wonder if it's changed now, but like just a small team working on this is probably crazy. It is honestly crazy. If you have not checked out this series at all, and you're coming here for the first time, not knowing what's happening, we just finished up a series called Chainmail Chasers. I highly recommend watching the YouTube series and checking out the website. Such a small team made such a awesome project that's still going, and I can't wait to see more of it. It's been a great time. It's honestly been a very fun time going through this whole thing. Finished for now until whatever next comes out, and we have many more series to watch in the future. But yeah, that's absolutely insane. That's really crazy, honestly. They also have a Patreon. If you did like what they like and you want to give them support, very much check out their Patreon. They just did a May update, which was, you know, last month. They're updating and then they're moving along with progress. So they also had April was a website teaser, apparently. I'm looking on their Patreon. Yeah, that's crazy. You know, support them. Honestly, please support them if you can, if you like what they make. They deserve it. You know, we need more cool content like this in the space. And I say that for almost everything we've watched. A lot of them are newer, some are older. Nonetheless, we need more cool projects like that. Cooler than anything I could probably make at this point. So honestly, please support them. They're fantastic. Almost everything we do watch, please, you should check them out if you can. But yeah, that was Chainmail Chasers. Now you could just lock in. I don't have a story I gotta tell. You got a mind? I possibly. But no, they made fantastic shit. Support them. So on that note, finishing up what is available for Chainmail Chasers, we're gonna call it there. Thank you all so much for being here. Hope you guys enjoyed this whole journey we've been on. It's been a hell of a journey. I stream Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at 9 a.m. Mountain Time. If you want to know what that is in your time zone, check out the schedule on the offline screen on Twitch and the waiting room on YouTube. Yes, sir, Bobby Woucher. I multi-stream. I also post it on the post section on YouTube along with Twitter and Blue Sky, where I have them pinned. So you have multiple places to check out my schedule if you wish to know what it is. Also, if you miss me on the days that I'm not here, because I know you do, you can lie all you want. You can deny it in your heart. I know you miss me. But I try my best to post a short form content every day or every other day, depending on what I'm fucking feeling like. Across all those platforms, including TikTok and Instagram. So check that stuff out. Choose. Have your choice. I try to be active on most places. Let alone if it's just a short form. I'm not great with social media, but I'm trying. I'll probably be worse now because I'm playing a lot of Destiny 2, and I just started the second to last expansion that's going to be available for that game, and I'm locked in for an addiction essentially. There will be a new video. I do upload long form videos on my YouTube. Sometimes a lot of reactions, other stuff. I am slowly working on that Dark Pals videos, as it's been month 2 of that. I swear I'm getting there. Slowly but surely I am getting there. Yeah, expect a new video for Glendale Archives. That was a big, massive update. That was a 40-minute update, long video that came out like 2 weeks ago. Finally got that recorded. I need to edit it. Expect that probably by Friday, Saturday. I'm assuming, depending on how long it takes me to edit that. So, yeah, look out for that. I'll be back with Wednesday with totally normal Dark Souls 3. Totally normal. Nothing weird about that. And then RE4. I don't know how long we are in RE4. I'm gonna have to check that out. See how much more we have of that. But we're in the beginnings of Dark Souls. But yeah, y'all have a great Tuesday. I'll see you guys Wednesday for Dark Souls. Hopefully, if not, it was nice having you. It's been a lovely time. Have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you Wednesday. Don't open random PDFs. They might have a demon in them, unless you're into that thing. And what do I know? I'm going losing all my shit. I'll see you guys Wednesday. Bye.